Up Norman.
Hero of the hunt.
No, you are not. LaGuardia, Cessna 365 now, 1500.
We are heading for the hunt.
Negative. Disregard that last transmission.
Okay, you need to return to LaGuardia.
Negative, that was transmitted in error. Take your hand off the mic, Norman.
We are going down.
No, we are not.
We can get a view. You want to turn away on runway 13?
Negative, everything's fine here. We're continuing as planned. That's it, Norman. I'm plugging out your intercom circuit breaker.
Birds. What the deuce?
Oh, shitballs! No. Fucker.
Listen, where are you? I'm coming!
Shut up, Norman.
Shit. Stop the stopwatch. Up we go. Up. When you... Oh, he's having a baby. He's lost. He's rocking back and forth. Look. So I have to start the whole shot again now. The whole thing all over again. And it's late at night. 07020 knots. And I'm facing right into the window. New York helicopter terminal, and I can't remember the name of the fucking place, so now I have to go look it up. Here we are in Manhattan Heliport, and we're going to take off in this microlight. We're going to climb to the top of the building 3 times, come back, and then stop the stopwatch. So, where's my stopwatch? Bollocks.
I lost an engine. I've hit the right prop on the runway. Just go down, just touch it. There we go. Good. Oh, whoa. Am I alive? Oh, Jesus Christ! Where's the runway? There it is. Oh yeah, there we go. We're gone. We're gone. That's what happens when you go below blue line speed in an engine failure. Come on, Dixie. Hitch there. There you go. Top's coming up. Hold it level. It's going to stall. Otherwise... Oh no! Don't do this to me! It's too late! It's too late! Just don't stall and go into the water! Oh my god! Fuck! Adding power. And up we go. Oh, I missed it! Shit! I fucking crashed. Oh, this looks really bad. Brace for it. I've got to try and stop this before the end.
No, try not. Do or do not.
Oh, thank God. Yoda, you are so wise.
Nothing more will I teach you today.
At last, I'm going to steal an airplane.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You okay?
Yeah, can I have a look around?
You can. Can I help you?
Are these keys for Cessnas? There we go. Nice, simple start. In real life, when you're flying, you've got your life in your hands. So it's very, very important, obviously, to have the appropriate licensing, the appropriate training, including safety training, etc., etc. Whereas when you're at home in your flight simulator, there's no risk at all. Okay, she wouldn't even shake my hand at this point. It was going very, very badly, and I had probably made a fool of myself. But then it dawned on me, the 4 magic words: I have a jet.
How long we will fly with this ship?
We go around Wicklow a little bit.
Oh no, but when we will change the plane? You know, for the private jet, what you told me, champagne.
Oh yeah, I lied.
Hello everybody, and today is a very, very special video. We're going to announce the winners of the shout-out competition. This next channel is called Reaction Review, and I've got to say, for an X-Plane channel, this guy is putting in a lot of work. Alright, I'm going to hit subscribe on his channel, and you should as well.
Now I've fucked it up again. I'm way too high, and I've got to do the whole shot all over again, which is fucking fantastic. Recording, sound. No! Where's rain? Where is fucking rain gone? Bugger! This doesn't stop now. I'll have to do this take all over again, and I won't be happy. I'll not be happy. Please stop. Please don't make me do this all over again. It's late at night. Please stop. We're driving it in a bit. Hold on. Oh, right. That one up. And now I have to do the whole shot all over again. Brilliant.
Fantastic. Very nice. Nice. Floaty, floaty landing. That was not a floaty, floaty landing. And I'm way off the runway and I have to do the whole shot all over again. Brilliant. Just fantastic. That's just brilliant, that is. Okay, I can't seem to fly this at all. Oh, it's gone. It's gone. I've bust the gene in it. Okay, I don't feel very comfortable looking at this at all. I think we need something that can handle the force, the G-forces that are applied.
I sense much fear in you.
Oh God, he's back. I shouldn't have said force.
How embarrassing.
You know, the aircraft kept coming apart because it couldn't take the G-force. You won't be laughing when I get this down without the force, Yoda.
You are reckless.
Maybe, but look what I'm going to fly. Oh, I'm too heavy. I need to drop those fuel tanks. R2, see what you can do back there. Okay, it looks like I can just about keep it. Oh.
Use the force.
Oh God, Obi-Wan is here as well. Okay, it's looking good. It's looking good. Oh, bloody yeah. Stay on target. Stay on target. Of course, now I'm doing floaty floaty. This is just not going to do. Okay, I'm going to have to take the flaps up and drop the lift. Oh! Okay, 140 knots. Hopefully I'll stop by the end of the runway, but I'm not too sure. Now, that seems to have done it. So, Yoda, what do you think?
See through you, we can.
That may be so, but the FA-18 has a much higher G-force tolerance.
How can this be?
It's G-force, Yoda. It's nothing to do with your forces.
Dangerous and disturbing, this
Look,
possibility.
let's be quick about this. There's the dark side of the force, your side of the force, and G-force.
No.
Women also have a G-force, but nobody can find it. Time for murder, death, kill. The bombs will actually drop. I've highlighted it for you. Oh, it's Sam. Sam. How dare he interrupt my tutorial? Bombs away.
Es ist dem Feind gelungen, die Front in breiter Formation zu sprechen. Im Süden hat der Gegner Zossen genommen und stößt auf Starnzorn.
Mit dem Angriff Steiners ist noch alles in Ordnung kommen.
Mein Führer, Steiner konnte nicht genügend Kräfte für einen Angriff massieren. Der Angriff Steiner ist nicht erfolgt.
Das war ein Befehl! Der Angriff Steiners war ein Befehl! Niederträchtiger, treuloser Feld! Feiglinge! Verreiter, Versager! Sie ist ohne Ehre! Sie werden ersaufen in ihrem eigenen Blut!
Yes, I don't like trains particularly. I don't like them. I just don't like trains. Must be something to do with this freak. Oh, this is brilliant. Oh no, I didn't get the train itself. Cheeky bastard. If it's the last thing I do... Oh, brilliant, now my engine's dead. Okay, I'm going to do a kamikaze. I'm going to shoot the big Jesus out of him, and I'm going to ram him. I'm going to take the two of us out at the same time.
You're going down, you bastard! Yes, I'm gonna get you now!
This is just humiliating. Surprise! I had to cut that because it's exactly now 9 o'clock. I hope you can all hear me. Yes, it's been a very quick week, oddly enough. Yes, it has been. I hope I sound okay. You know, let me know, guys, if I don't sound quite right. I'm not referring to last week. Yeah, that's what happens when you start badly sometimes. Yeah. So now I know how to give bits. Okay. Now that I know how to give bits, here's my plan for this week. Okay. Great. D-Feature says all good. Now, I have a plan now. Those of you who watched to the end probably kind of got a rough idea. I didn't even know what I was going to do. So this week, we're going to fly, right? The whole stream will take about 2 hours because I've got to get up really early tomorrow. And I think most people would like to watch the end of the stream. You know, a lot of people are watching from the UK and around Europe and whatnot. Actually, some of you from Australia, I just really noticed. But anyway, about 2 hours. I know sometimes I get carried away. But here's the plan. We're in South Africa in the North European server. Okay. We're going to fly from, I think it's called Plattenberg Bay. And we're going to stop at, let me zoom in here so you can see it. I'll write this down in the chat now as well. Then we're going to stop and go at, you can just follow me, Riverdale Airport. And then we're going to go and stop in, oh, I heard a bing bing. I heard a bing bing. Keen Jaffert has followed. Keen, welcome. Welcome, Keen. Get ready for the crazy madness. At the end, I hope, will be the really good bit of the show, right? Then we're going to land in Andrews Field Airport. And then we're going to go to Cape Town International. I'm taking to TBM with Gripper Sim colours that Drenham very kindly. Where's Drenham? Is he here? Is he still? I think he was learning how to fly. I think he's done his commercials. So I haven't seen him for a while. I hope he got the mug. By the way, speaking of the mug, they're on their way to me, guys. That I have a list here still. And I know it's been a long time coming. Actually, I can't show the addresses. Jeez, that was close. It's been a long time coming. This is my favourite mug, right? This is the one of the YouTube channel. So I said I'd give that away to a few of the guys randomly one day without realising the logistics of it. So they're on the way to me, and then I'm going to send them out to you. You know who you are. So anyway, yeah, so that's what we're going to do, right? The usual crazy madness, unprepared crazy madness from my end will be happening. Colonel Klink will be joining us. And then, right, I'm going to pick someone. Let me just see if I get this up here. And then, before we finish, I thought it'd be a nice finish. I don't know how often I can do this, but I'm going to kick off those YouTube videos in anger at some point. I just have to pick a date. Right, I've got stuff coming. I've got new mics and stuff. There's stuff happening on the YouTube channel right now. I know it's very quiet, the YouTube channel, but I'll explain it in the video. I'm going to pick someone who's currently streaming. It has to be a Microsoft Flight Simulator, okay? And we're going to raid them. And I've set aside, maybe it's about 45 euros of bits, and we're gonna raid them. Anyone who wants to join me with the bit madness, make sure it's not your parents' credit card or anything like that. You're free to join in. We're going to try, because last time I didn't realize they started a chain of events, and they got loads of bits, and we made their day, didn't we? We made someone's day last week, and then we're going to do it this week, and maybe the following weeks. So there you go. That's the plan, folks. Everyone's here. D-Future subscribed. Tier 1 for 4 months. D-Future, I hail you. That's great. Thank you very much. When I was actually talking to Colonel Klink after I actually caught myself talking live on stream. I'm sure everybody's done it. You know, that's my excuse. But, you know. Anyway, I need to really double down on the YouTube. Get that, because you do get a bit of money from YouTube. Not a lot. And then just keep, it's just fun. Just keep having those raids. I don't know. It may not work, but we'll try it. I think it's fun. It's going to make someone's day. That will work. And that's good. So that's what I'm going to do today. So let me put in so you can write your flight plan in. So I'm just going to type it in the chat here, and then we're going to get going. North European server. Papa Golf 2. Foxtrot Alpha Romeo Victor. I haven't even checked the size of the airports. I haven't checked the runway length. Foxtrot Alpha Alpha Foxtrot. And then Fact, which is actually Cape Town. Bam. There you go. Let me just double check that, because I'm liable to make mistakes. Foxtrot Alpha Papa Golf. Fox Alpha Romeo Victor. Is that a Victor or a U, Gripper Sim? Yeah, let's just double check that. It's a V, and it's a V. Great. I'm paranoid after last week. And then Foxtrot Alpha Alpha Foxtrot. And that is confirmed. And then to Cape Town, Foxtrot Alpha Charlie Tango. Correct. Fly, fly, fly. So I'm going to join you at the airport. Those of you who want to join us, North European server, and we're in, what was the name of the airport? I'll find out again. Foxtrot Alpha Papa Golf. So I hope you've all had a quick week, or a good week. Should I say, I've had a very quick week. It's just flown by. Where does the time go? I don't know. So now let's get in. Do you know what I'd love, guys? I'll tell you what I'd like. I'm going to find someone. Now I have to change all this. This has to be changed. We need some light. We need some light. I need to get myself out. Usually I'm ready, you know. Usually I'm ready, you know, parked up, engine's not running. And I've been... Oh, there's many people today. Why are you hang. It's hanging. Okay, it's just the express controller. Let me just pop it down here. I'll leave the engine running as soon as you've cut the pants down. There we go. Right, so all the controls. Are my controls working? Got to check that. Yeah. Reverse. Yeah. That's all good. Side tech working? Yes. Excellent. And the flight plan's in, and I worry about the rest. There is Colonel Clink. I will answer him. Greetings, Colonel Clink.
Greetings. How are we?
We're all good. We're all good. I did not get away with that, by the way. Everyone was commenting.
Oh.
Anyway, we won't bring too much attention to my horrific mistakes.
Well.
But I was telling everyone, right, that we're gonna raid someone at the end of the stream.
Oh, okay.
And I've got lots of bits.
Yeah.
And what we're going to do, guys, is we're going to have... It has to be someone streaming with... Do you know what? I shouldn't have said that now. Because someone's going to go, here, Bob, Gripper Sims coming on with bits. And we're going to all say... Yeah, I should have done that. So next time it's going to be random. I'm going to choose anyway, so there's no point doing that, guys. Right? So I just realised, oh, there's a lot to think of, isn't there? There's a lot to think of.
No. Yeah.
So anyway, it's a test. We're going to do it. We're going to make someone's day at the end of this flight, folks. So stick around. We're going to be 2 hours doing this, and then we're going to maybe an hour, 40, 50 minutes, and then we're going to raid somebody.
That will be a wee bit of fun.
And we'll join them on the server. We're going to make their day. It's only 40 quid, but look, every bit helps. Everyone planes are 3 feet in the air, says a high lad. Let's have a look. Do you like the way I pronounce the a high lad? A high lad, like a Scottish person.
I think high lads pressure settings are not calibrated. That's why everybody appears floating in the air.
Oh, okay, for me. I'll see what you mean. Okay, who have we got with us live? Oh, we got somebody new. Brilliant. We've got Cross. We've got Cross Eye. Yeah, see? We also have this amazing... Is that one of the Thunderflies? Mart 362, taxiing like a lunatic. We've got Skyhawk, Akai Lad, Colonel Clink, of course, Copper Hash, Flying Pry 8, Johnny F73, Deep Future, HCBR 1100, and Dennis GD. We've got Martin, we've got K Jelson, TPM9 is with us as well, and more are probably going to join us today. So
Yellow Sheriff is there with his Dreamliner.
Can you believe I actually missed him there?
Yeah. And it's like...
And he's massive.
Yeah, I was just about to say, like, you know, it's huge. How could you miss him?
Yeah, I'm just silly.
Yeah.
Just silly. You know. So the Thunderflies are going to escort us. There's quite a few of them.
Oh dear.
There is Mart and there's Dennis GD. We also have... I bet you Two-Tone Murphy will be on. We also have Kelson, I never can pronounce it properly. K. Jelson P. and Morton in the TBM. I think if I miss, have I got anybody there? I think I have. I actually think I have. And there'll be more to follow. So, folks, brilliant. I'm going to keep an eye on the viewers there, so I'll fill everybody in as they come in. And Colonel, how did your week go?
It wasn't too bad. Like, you know, it's like very warm. I was looking forward to the weekend, and so went a wee bit of flying over the weekend. It's like so that was good. Right. And
the real world.
Yeah, except like I was sitting in a plane there on Saturday, and you know, there was no airflow in the cabin. it was broken, and it got very quickly very warm.
Yes.
That was a wee bit of a bummer. You're sitting for almost 2 hours in a sweat box.
You went with our friend. Okay, cool. That's
Yeah.
great. That's great. I was flying today as well in the real world. And with Colonel Flink, actually, well, you were in a different aircraft currently.
Yeah, it's like
we weren't good enough for you. Well, you can't really sit in the back of the Cessna 150, can you?
well you can, but it's a wee bit tail heavy then.
It is. It's a little heavy. So let's take off. There goes Yellow, leading the way. There goes Yellow. Yellow leads the way with his takeoff on the Airbus. Oh no! Sorry, the
Dreamliner. Dreamliner, yeah.
I like to get nice big windows, folks. If you're not big on.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
I think I should get rolling.
Okay, so maybe I get the heading book and put it into the right direction.
Yes.
Sort of the direction which we going.
Oh, Snapple's coming. Snapple's coming, joining. Snapple, take your time. I'm going to taxi slowly at the beginning of the runway. Oh. I didn't check my fuel. Did I?
Bugger. Oh, hang on a second. I didn't.
Yes, it's been an hour.
I didn't check my navigation here. I have to change it. No, it looks much better. Yeah.
Will I make it? Nobody knows. That's my fuel, and I'm sticking to it. I'm not going to play with the weights today, just the fuel. And I'm going to. See, there's a button here, folks, right? Usually, it's always a lower wing aircraft. You switch the tank from the right tank to the left tank because the fuel is in the wings. That's the right tank and the left tank, and the right wing and the left wing. And usually, you've got to manually switch the tanks every, it depends on the POH and the manual of the aircraft every 40 minutes or so. And you shouldn't have a fuel imbalance either. Now here it's telling me that my left tank is quite low. So we're going to switch to the left tank like Egypt's. Also, this aircraft has a very clever way to stop you from not switching tanks. So here what I'm going to do is I'm going to switch the fuel selector from automatic to manual.
So Houston, we have a problem.
We've got our landing lights on, taxi. It's all set up for me. On. I should only put the strobe on. I'm going to try and keep this realistic as I can, okay? Strobe should be off. Pulse fine. Panel, a little bit of lightage. Oh, a little bit of lightage. Cabin, no, that's on. It's hard to tell if it's on or off. This lightage is down here. Where is I'm thinking of the Airbus now. Flying too many different types of aircraft. I'm trying to learn the Airbus, folks. I was studying it this week. That's why I didn't do a random stream this week. I'm trying to get a little bit more knowledgeable in the Airbus, so I look some way intelligible. So you can follow me through. I don't know. I'm going to get to it next week. I want to do a random stream this week, and then get a schedule going. And then the YouTube. We'll talk about that in the cruise. So everything's good to go. Is that it? Is there anything else? Oh, there is something else. Live weather. Live weather, please. It's too sunny now. Okay. Brakes off. Taxi back. You can all follow me back to the end of the runway. And we talk at the cruise. I haven't looked at these airports. I haven't checked to see if they're asphalt or how long they are or anything like that. Oh, look at the taxi guy. Taxiing someone there.
Right.
Oh, very nice. That's kind of thing. That's kind of
Yeah. It's like it's time to taxi out here. I was told.
Left. Take the left with the
Yeah.
with the boys. With the Thunderflies. Sorry, I almost called them the Dragonflies.
Dragonflies.
I just merely slip. They would not be pleased about that. The Thunderflies.
No, not really.
Thunderflies. They practice every day, folks. It's more than
Yeah.
you'll see them on the North European server. I came across them by accident once. I didn't know who they were, and I just followed them. I was going, "Wow, who?" And then they joined the stream out of the blue, and then I learned about their incredible skills. I tidied everything up. Arda Bing Bing. We have After Deep Future subscribed for tier 1 for 4 months. Thank you so much, Deep Future. Riker 10,000. Riker 10,000 has followed. Riker, welcome to the madness of Gripper Sim. I presume, Riker, you're a fan of Star Trek The Next Generation. I am also. I think most people are. I'm guessing, unless your name really is Riker. Yeah. So I'm going to turn around here. Everyone's very politely now. I could be ahead a little bit. I'm taxiing way too fast. Way too fast. I thought I entered the runway, but I should have done. See, it's tricky in Flight Sim. I should have stopped at the taxiway.
Well, I should have applied the brakes.
I'll go forward there so you can just gently go behind me. And what I should have done was put on the strobes. Is that on or off? And I should have put on the landing light, which is already on, and the transponder, which is. I can't remember where the transponder is. Here it is. It's down here. Transponder. That's in here, I bet you. See, it's all. Anyway, transponder on.
You don't need the transponder. It just tells people where you are.
Yes, this is true. Let's worry about the Airbus now, for me. We'll get to know the Airbus first really well. Right, let's have a look and see if everyone's ready to go. I think I have a quick read of the comments before I go. Snapple, I think, is with us. 6 Knots is with us. Good evening, he says. Your sound is very low for me. Oh, yes. Yes, it was very low for you. Because somehow, at the end of this mic, there's a little volume thing here, and I must have hit it with my hand. That should be better. Thank you very much, 6 Knots. I appreciate it. No, it's not just you. So if anybody sees anything strange with the volume or the picture or it gets there, it's not a thing. You want to fly by? Looks like it crashed. Anyway. Okay, what do you think about the Top Gun DLC from Microsoft Flight Simulator? I haven't looked at that yet, Jesse. But we'll look at it hopefully on the way. So Top 6 Knots says that's much better. Okay, great. Let's rock and roll. Preferably both. We'll get some more flight. Who's that flying by? That's Norton. Oh, there's the Thunder flights I didn't want to wait for. Damn it. I wanted to take off with them.
Did you just say Norman? Norman joined us.
No, Norton. Full power. 50%. That's stable. Full power. Got my flaps. And very gentle on the old rudder pedals, folks. Very gentle on the old rudder pedals. I'm going to fly low and by the coast. 50 knots, airspeed's alive. I'm just going to take a little bit of pressure off the nose wheel, just a tad. This yoke of the yoke is great. Up I go. I'm in the air already. Positive rate.
Okay, I just line up now, and I turn.
Power back.
I turn and burn.
15 degrees. I'm going to take a right-hand turn. Or actually, yeah, I take a right-hand turn. Keep my 15 degrees. Keep me flying going. I'm slowing down a bit so everybody can keep up. And that is Jean. Jean has subscribed. Jean, welcome. Jean C. Mendez. See how I pronounce that, lads. See, I can pronounce some things. Harvard graduate. What a brilliant name. Harvard. And Jean, welcome. And Vipin87 has also followed. Welcome to the madness of Gripper Sim. And we have Vipin87. Welcome to the crazy madness. You're all very welcome. I'm delighted you think it's worthwhile watching. Also, very welcome to join us in the North European server at Microsoft Flight Simulator. Now, what I'm doing, I'm flying manually here at about 100 knots. Should be a little bit faster. Yeah, and I'm going to run out of fuel at some point because I forgot to fuel it. Oh, what an idiot! It happens. And I don't know if I run out of fuel. I've got to save us. Got to be saved. It's going to be embarrassing if I crash. I can tell you. So I don't have full tanks. Do you know what? I didn't put really enough in there for the left tank. Yeah, it's 12 gallons left, and it goes to 5 gallons, which is unusable. That's it. I've got to switch tanks maybe or something like that. So I haven't switched the autopilot on. I'm going to level out here at 5,000 feet. I'm going a bit too high here. So I'm going to start coming down. I want to fly kind of low and enjoy the scenery. Now, before I put on the autopilot, I'm going to select my altitude. When I hit this button here, you'll see this here will change, right, to my selected altitude. I'm just going to explain as much as I can, Colonel Clink, all the time.
Yeah.
We got to think of new people here coming on and don't know how to do anything. I'm going to go to 500 feet. Yeah. Then what if I run out of fuel? That's not much to play with, is it? Let's see if I can save it at 500 feet. I only got to switch tanks. Oh, what if I have to restart? Yeah, I'm going to go to let's keep it at 3,500 feet. Oh, so there's, and I'm going to push my heading on. Click the button. Click. So the autopilot. The autopilot now becomes automatically. And I'm going to switch it to nav. Now, it'll follow my flight plan. Which is great, really. And see, when it's on the autopilot. I'm going to figure outside, chill, watch the thunder flies. Where are they? Oh, there's yellow. And everybody can follow me. So I'm on nav, so I'll be straight and level. And that looks pretty damn cool, folks. For those of you who've just joined, okay, I have decided, I don't know how long I can keep this up. I got about 45 quid worth of bits, right? 45 quid worth of bits. And we're gonna find someone at the end of our stream. I'd say this will take us about an hour and 50 minutes, roughly. So at the end of the stream, we're gonna raid somebody, okay? And then I'm gonna start throwing bits at them. Up to the value of the 45 euros. Yeah, and we're going to make their day. Someone would like one or two. Now they have to have their camera. I'm going to choose because then it's not fair because somebody might choose one of their friends and so on and so forth. So I'm going to choose. Oh, the sounds. Oh, these headsets, I thought it was coming from behind me. Look at that, folks. Look at the clouds. So I'm going to choose someone. They have to be on camera because you want to see their expression. And we're going to join them wherever they are, what server they're on. We'll figure it out. There goes Thunderflies. And we're going to make their day. So that's going to happen in an hour and a half. Yeah, 50 minutes or so. And there is yellow. Look at that. Everyone's following along nicely. Who's there? There's Norton. Or Morton. Sorry, Morton. M-O-R-T-E-N. Colonel Clink.
Oh, it's Marty and Morton.
Morton
and Marty. Morton and Marty.
There's Deep Future. There's Johnny F. Keeping up nicely. And there's Yellow, who also, Yellow Shelf, who also is really good at flying that damn airplane very slowly. Let's go and check out the Thunderflies for a bit. I have to speed my camera up a little bit. Where is the camera settings? I need to set that controller up somehow. I know what you're thinking. I love the clouds here, There is Flying Pirate in the TBM. Colonel Clink's a little bit behind.
Yeah, it's like I had a wee bit of a boo-boo.
I'm adding some power. I'm accelerating just a little bit. Or I'm not actually.
Sure.
Sorry, go ahead, Colonel Clink.
I forgot to switch on my autopilot and then I was wondering why my autopilot is not working.
Oh, why wasn't it working?
Yeah, because I forgot to flick the switch to switch the autopilot on.
The switch?
Yeah, on the APN trim. So I had it off and I was like, why is my autopilot not working?
Ah, I see.
And it's like... And then I decided, okay, it's time to switch it on.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Excellent. I'm trying to catch up with the Thunderflies here. Angry Aaron says, will you be doing an airline flight tonight? I'll see how I feel. I'm trying to learn it a little bit, or a little bit, a little bit more knowledge. I've got to get up really early in the morning. I may do, I don't know. Sometimes, you know the way you go on Flight Simulator, everybody. Right? You go on Flight Sim, and you go, I'll be on for an hour. No, and you're on for 6 hours. So I think about it. I don't know because I got to get up really early in the morning. We'll see how we go. I don't think so, but I'll be on randomly during the week. I will work out a schedule. I think that schedule will be worked out. I think it's September. I want to get back to the YouTube videos, and I want to get back to more streaming. I'm gonna give it loads. Okay, so it will be happening, but next week randomly. Also, will you be doing Hello Grip with bits? It Nordically says. But it's what would we call it, Colonel King? A Gripper Sim raid. Gripper Sim Crazy Madness raid.
Yeah,
Gripper
it's
Sim
like
Gripper Sim raid. Keep it simple.
Gripper Sim raid. Yeah, that sounds about right.
What you're watching here, guys, is the Thunderflies. The Thunderflies practice all the time on the North European server. You'll see them, and you can kind of keep along with them if you want to. They don't mind that, apparently. Very pretty Thunderflies, Davos says they are. And the first 3 or 4 are really experts, and then you see the people behind kind of learning, you know. Some of them practice all the time. And I love the way they do that. It's like, you know, perfection for perfection's sake. Well, no other reason than the art of perfection, isn't it?
No, not really.
Yeah, it's the art of... Well, you see, in my mind, perfection can never be reached.
No.
So I would say perfection is the art of mastering a particular task, knowing that perfection will never be achieved. I know it's a bit weird. Because you know, you can never draw a perfect circle, but these guys are going for perfection, and that's why they're so good. Does that make sense, Colonel Craig?
Yeah. Practice makes perfect.
Yeah. Remind me not to drink gin before I come on the stream.
If it would be only the gin.
Gin. I always said that's funny. Keep it going. Give me some gin. It's like, God, that's the most poisonous thing on earth. Look at that. I'd probably crash now. Well, I think I better go back to my airplane. Okay, we're still going. I forgot about my airplane, folks. Very appreciative. We'll come back to the Thunderflies. I have a feeling there's going to be a slight issue with my my fuel. 12 gallons on the left tank. That's not bad. Oops, bad. Why did you switch to the right tank? The left tank.
Do you have the auto select doing the auto selecting?
Yeah, I thought I switched it off. Fuel select manual. I know what happened.
No,
I had it on auto. You see, I switched to the left, and then I went up to the switch, and whilst I was going up to the switch, it flicked back to the right. So we're good. We've got 12 gallons in the left tank. We are burning... I'm confused now. We've got 11 gallons left on the left tank. 11 gallons remaining on the left tank. Gallons per hour, it says 33, but surely it's... okay, yeah. Gallons per hour, 33. I'm going at 170 knots. So, is there anything else I can do? Is there anything else I can do? No, you can't really lean the mixture.
Oh, you're only flying at 170 knots?
Yeah.
Oh.
And I should be closer to the land, really, shouldn't I?
Maybe I should slow down on a wee bit here.
Oh, I mean, not everybody's fine with TPM. Will I accelerate? Maybe I will. I'm quite a bit off the coast there.
Yeah, no, that would be correct considering following the flight plan. So you'd be basically getting past the bay over the next headland before we reach the first touch and go scenario.
Yeah. Okay, well, we'll do that and then we'll follow the coast, and I'm sure we're flying over the water.
Yeah.
TVN's for the put on a piston. No, that's not a piston.
I believe you were inspecting an oil rig today.
Yes, there was an oil rig off the coast that I didn't notice off Newcastle today.
Did you walk away from your microphone?
No. Can you hear me?
Yeah, but you got a wee bit silent there, so I was just wondering if you walked away.
No, I have to put it right in front of my mouth. I'm looking for a better microphone, folks.
That's much better. That's much better.
Oh, great. Happy days. I'm looking for a better microphone. I'm going to kick this whole YouTube thing off, folks. I'm going to make a video about it. I can't help myself. I'm going to double down on the old YouTube and the Twitch. So I'm preparing for that. I think it's going to be September. I just need a break and just to get things sorted out. Nothing bad, you know, just, you know, when you're, you know, Colonel Klink, when you're working, you know, you're doing a lot of stuff all the time.
Yeah.
You just want to get yourself organised and plan the next 5 years. You know? 5-year plan.
Yeah.
Like,
what you gonna do in 5 years' time? I have not the slightest notion.
like old Staliny Poos back in the day, you know. Staliny Poos and his 5-year plans. I can't believe they taught us in school about 5-year plans from Stalin, of all people. That's... Anyway, I won't go into it.
I thought Stalin did 20 years plans, like, you know, not like 5-year plans.
I don't know. The teachers kept going on about 5-year plans. Afterwards, I read history books myself years later, and I'm going, what are they telling us?
Why did you read Stalin's books? Like, no, that's very disturbing.
They went on about Stalin and about all sorts of stuff. They didn't go on about American history, which is unfortunate. They went on European history. Old English history. Oh my God, that was the worst part. They kept going on about all the queens, and you had to know all the queens and the dates and who. I was like, what? Irish history.
I thought the only queen you needed to know was Freddie.
Yes, they didn't tell us about Freddie. I knew about Freddie already. We've all passed you out, Colonel Klink.
Yeah, I know. It's like I was slowing down for years.
You better speed up now.
Yeah, I do.
It's why airplane losing altitude.
I don't know.
No, it's not. Oh, look at Kelson JP. Look at that, folks. Look, he is spot on. Right beside us. I better read the comments. Pay more attention to the comments, Gripper Sim. Good evening. Your sound is very low for me. Okay, I fixed that. That was ages ago. Jesus Blue Summer. What do you think about the Top Gun DLC from Microsoft Flight Simulator? Top Gun DLC? I have to be honest, I haven't heard of that. Have you heard of that, Colonel Klink?
No.
I'll look it up now in a minute. What else do we have? Doing a Flight Simulator tonight. Grips with bits. Woohoo. It's Nordic Gaming, some pictures. Two-tone epic. What's this? This is more things I don't know about. Twitch. Would you make a Discord? Do you know what, Angry Yarn? I have one, and I keep saying I'm going to get it up and running. Is this called Gripper Sim? Someone came on to me, and I regret this. Someone came on to me months ago and said, "Here, I look after that for you. Do you want me to look after it?" And I said, "No, not for the moment," because I thought I'd look after it. I didn't know how it worked, so I'm going to have to think about that. That's going to have to happen as well, you know. So that's coming. There is one called Gripper Sim. If you can see it, send me a friend request. There's no fancy graphics, I don't think, but it's there, right? I haven't really spent any time on it other than that. D-Future says, I tried to add your Discord. We need a number after your name. Let me find it here. There's a picture of Bob. If you're watching Bob, I'll find Discord here. I'm pushing the other screen, so just for the moment, Discord. Discord.com. Open Discord. Get my details ready. Yep. Oh God! Would you stop back telling me what's new? I just want to log on and give you my name, folks.
Just don't give your credit card.
Just don't mention the war. COVID. Where's my home? Come on. See, I don't know anything about it. It's shocking. That's it. That's me. Is it me? Where? Invite people. Oh, I can invite Two-Tone Murphy, Call Fork, Colonel Klink, and Oz Flight Simmer. I don't know, I haven't done that before. or send a server invite link to a friend. Is that how that's done? Jeez. I'm going to put it on the chat anyway. Where is the Streamlabs? There it is. Okay, so here, server link invite, yes. Control V, and I'll kick that off. I'll have to look up how to use it properly, and I've got all my graphics there and all that kind of stuff. I think it's important I do that, and I haven't done that. You know, you're probably wondering why am I not starting, full hard on. I'm going to go hard on at it, okay? But first I have to learn the Airbus. And I have to, there's things in my head, I have to learn some airplanes really, really well. I know the Cessnas, and I know the single engines, I know all about those from real life. But you want to see some new stuff, and I have to get ahead of you guys, because it's a bit newbies too, isn't it? So I'm going to spend until September, really studying some aircraft. So at least then, when I can give tutorials and stuff like that, blah, 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 blah. And then I'm going to kick it off, I'll make a little video about it. So yeah, it's gonna happen. Now we're approaching the coast again. Colonel Klink, did I disturb you from? Did I talk over you there?
No. No.
Right.
It's like I'm just lining up here with you guys, like it's like just shadowing you,
Excellent. Let's go out and have a look. 7 gallons left on the left tank. Let's see how this happens.
Oh dear.
Well, if I've got to restart the engine, I haven't got very good, I haven't got a lot of height. Or should I say, yeah, height, because we're above sea level. Height, altitude. Height, incidentally, is your height above the ground, the surface, being the sea or the top of a mountain. Your altitude is above sea level. Who's to know, Colonel Klink?
What?
Those little facts. I heard these little beeping sounds. Is that you, Colonel Klink?
No, I'm not beeping at all. I hope not.
I can hear Discord and keep thinking it's mine. Ha ha ha. Says Ray. Key feature says good for Sim. Do you use SimBrief? It's great for importing your flight plan into an A320. That's from Deep Future. Yes, I only was on SimBrief yesterday, and I figured that out. And I flew from Dublin to Liverpool. And yes, I did that. SimBrief is a go for the moment. I know what that beeping sound is. That beeping sound is my Discord with people joining it. Brilliant. So I think I communicate everyone to Discord. It's shocking that I don't know yet. So there, I'm on Discord now. I'm getting beeps. I'm getting texts. People are saying hello. Plasma Dave says hello all. Aaron, oh great. Brilliant, okay. So I'm going to learn how to use Discord, folks. Now, amazing. Oh, LOL. You can also import directly to Navigraph. Oh, so you can import it to Navigraph and Navigraph down to the Sim. I wish you could just do it Navigraph and then import it into the Sim, guys. Can you not use Navigraph and then bring it into the the Airbus? Rate Tracker says right channel. Corrected. Altitude above average sea level. Sea may currently be a few meters above or below of sea level due to the tides, or be lower in part of the world where gravity strength is weaker. Very interesting details there, Ray. Not something I thought of an awful lot, but that's true, I guess. Do you think so, Colonel Klink? The tides. I wonder how much I never looked into. I'd have to admit to you, when I was studying my HPLs, my commercial aviation exams.
Yeah.
I never mentioned that.
No, it's like the tides I only worry about when I use a boat.
Yes, but it's a good fact.
Yeah.
Joey Mac Design says you should fly low on this route to check out the great white sharks at False Bay and the whales at... Oh right, is there there's whales and sharks? They just released add-on for Navigraph to Microsoft Flight Simulator. We'll see if they add that capacity. Okay, so Flying Pride there is saying they've released an add-on for Navigraph into Microsoft Flight Simulator. So hopefully you can do your Navigraph flight plan and then import it into Flight Simulator. But NavBrief does the actual printout like in real life. I kind of like that because it's something I've never really seen. So Navigraph, I'm going to stick to SimBrief, sorry, for a moment. Just for that reason, you know. D-Future says where? Oh yeah, he's talking about the sharks, I think.
Okay, I'm gonna go down now to 2,000 feet or so, and there better be sharks now.
Oh,
who said about the sharks?
I have an engine failure.
Oh jeez.
Just when I went into the cockpit there, ITD's gone down. So you would hope I better be quick here. I gotta be quick. I'm gonna change my tank to the right tank. No, I let it go too far. Autopilot off. There's the thunder flies. Autopilot off. So I should have thought about this before I did this. How do I restart this again? Starter, auto.
Yeah, you have to start the engine again. Yeah.
Yeah, it's coming. I can hear it starting up. Oh, I love the sound of the gas turbine kicking in. Low pressure.
Oh,
ignition.
We must be coming up that first airfield here now soon. Just let me have a look. See. Yeah, it's about 30 miles left for the first airfield.
Autopilot back on. I'm going to change my altitude to 500 feet. We need some crazy madness going on. That is not madness enough. But there will be madness, folks, at the end of the stream in about an hour or so. Because sorry, I'm just trying to get my vertical speed going down here.
Yeah, I'm gonna prepare now for the first airfield stop and go. It's like so it's about 25 miles out or so, and yeah.
Oh, I see it. We're inbound, folks. I might fly manually. I might do. I think I'll fly manually. Who wants to see someone flying the autopilot? We're going down. Map of the Earth. Crazy madness.
Oh dear.
Joey Mac Design says, Gripper Sim, the sharks and whales are there in real life only. Sorry, Colonel Clink. He meant real life, Colonel Clink. Yes, I'll pop down to South Africa one of these weekends, you know,
that is
for some shopping.
Very disappointing. Yeah.
Yeah. For some shopping, you know, as you do. Pop down to South Africa.
Yeah, was looking at, you know, watching great whites in the sim, and you know, not bothering going to South Africa, like no.
I went swimming with sharks.
That's very foolish.
In Australia, and they don't even put you in a cave.
In a cave?
They don't put you in a cage. Sorry. But I think they know you're going to be okay. They wouldn't do it otherwise, surely. There's a big bunch of us in a circle, and there was a feeding frenzy. We all sat in the bottom about 20 meters or 10 meters in a circle, and they had a feeding frenzy, and they had dead stuff, tuna and stuff, and it was crazy. And I lost the video.
So hang on a second. So you went swimming in Australia with great white sharks in
not
the
great
sea.
whites, but some sort of reef shark. Yeah.
In the sea, with the box jellyfish, and the other deadly snakes and saltwater crocodiles. Like, you know, it's like everything which is in Australia wants to kill you.
It does. I don't like spiders.
Don't
they get everywhere in Australia.
Yeah, no, that is spiders. I mean, like, I don't mind like snakes and spiders and all that sort of stuff. What I do mind is like the poisonous kind. Like, you know, I just think that is not fair. And you don't know, like, you know, you really don't know. They just come at you.
What, snakes?
snakes and spiders and all the other poisonous stuff.
I don't like spiders. They
it's
do
just
great concern. I don't. Gripperson does not like spiders.
I have an agreement with spiders. It's like they stay outside the house. I let them live. They come inside the house. They die.
Yes. There's the sort of flies. We're going to have a look at them when we come into land for our first leg.
Do we do a full stop or do we do a touch and go?
What time are we now? We're 55 minutes into it. Wow. I think I'll do a stop and go.
A stop and go?
Yeah, so I'll stop on the runway and then backtrack and take off again.
Just do a touch and go.
Yeah. If it's a long airfield, if it's a long, airfield that isn't challenging, I'll do a touch and go. If it's a short, dangerous airfield, I will most certainly do a full stop. Let's see if I can stop in time.
Okay, so it's about, what does it say, about 4 minutes out, so...
Yeah, let's see where I am here. Oh, I'm going a little bit off course, folks. A little bit, off the old beaten track there. So I'll turn. And hopefully I won't hit a tree on the way.
Went off the purple line. Is that what you said? You went off the purple line?
I went off the magenta line. I did. And I'm going to hit a mountain. So let's get the old altitude sorted out. And do it very, 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 I did it just in time. Just in time. Maybe a bit more of an altitude selection here. Altitude selection. This is all very dangerous flying, of course. Ray, not fair. Spiders bring. Ray says, not fair. Spiders bring a knife to a gunfight. You could just step on them. Instead, they use cunning and the cover of darkness to win. Yes, spiders. I just.
Spiders are just evil.
Now, after living in Australia, right? The spiders here in Ireland don't bother me.
There's a new spider.
The little black ones, the fake widows.
Yeah, the whatchamacallit, they called the false widow.
Yes.
Yeah.
I came across them.
Did you? Did you kill it?
Only a few weeks ago.
Did you kill it?
No, I don't want to kill them if I can help it. No, because they bite you. They just bite you. They don't kill you.
But slap them with a shoe.
No, I just throw them. I was opening up this box under the gate, or I was messing around outside, and they're kind of hide like redbacks.
Yeah, but false spiders are not supposed to be in Ireland. They really are not. It's like
it's got to be deported. I mean,
yeah, they have to be sent back to customs.
They have to be sent back. It's just, there goes the thunderflies. There they go, folks. Stunning. So we'll do a quick stop and go, and our last stop we'll have a quick look at the thunderflies. We'll do a quick look at them maybe now. Autopilot off. Let's get a look at this runway. It's right by the coast. Joey McDesign says spiders eat the other rotten bugs around the house, so they're good to have around. Well, I think I would go a step further, right? Joey, I would go a bit further. I would say get a cat.
No.
A Maine Coon cat, though. It's they've got personalities like a dog. The big pointy ears. They're massive. The big bushy tails. They're brilliant. Have one of those. They'll eat the spiders and all the other nasty bugs. No?
I just don't have any time for spiders.
Redbacks are okay, just don't piss them off. That's
it's just leave them outside the house. They're fine. I don't mind them there. They're coming into the house. They're dead meat. They're just squishy things.
I went to Australia in I think I got there in 1990. Or was it 1989? And the hostels were hostels. I don't know. I'd never been to a hostel before, but there was one in Sydney in an abandoned. It used to be a military barracks, okay, and it turned it into a hostel. And I didn't take a shower for weeks because in the showers, in the corners, there was big clusters of spiders everywhere. It was nuts. I wish I can't find the pictures now I took of them. Huntsman, big ones, size your hand, and they're all over the place. I wouldn't take a shower. It's odd. You kind of get used to it. Because everyone goes, nah, you'll be fine. Just get under the shower, be quick. It was madness. It was shut down because of all the cockroaches. We used to come in the mornings. You get used to these things. It's bizarre. You'd put down the toaster. All the cockroaches would go zip and run away. You'd wait 5 minutes because of the heat. Would get rid of all the germs, you think. And then you have your toast. And they were shut down. Yeah. It was just littered with all sorts of bugs. A life of a traveller, Where is this airport? Oh, is it? Just see here now. So, there it is. Oh! We've got to cross the rest of this bay. I think in South Africa got more stuff that'll eat you though, no, Colonel Craig? Leopards, tigers, snakes,
apes,
all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Davo says, smelly backpackers.
I wouldn't disagree with him there.
I don't think. Well, I suppose I was there for a couple of weeks, in all fairness, until I plucked up the courage to go into the showers and brave the spiders. So we're lucky in this part of the world. The only problem we have here in Ireland, especially this time of year, is leprechauns.
Yeah, leprechauns are evil.
They cause so much problems for the tourist industry. They jump on the bonnet. You can't hit them. It's against the law.
Yeah.
And especially they hang on to your window wipers and go, give us your gold, give us your gold. We're leprechauns, you have to give us your gold. You can't kick them because it's against the law, and they won't leave you until you give them some money.
It got worse since the president became a leprechaun became the president.
It is, and he is a little bit of a leprechaun. We all know that conspiracy.
Yeah.
Of our president is probably one of the leaders of the leprechaun community.
Yeah, it's absolutely it's a scam. It's a leprechaun scam.
They're right clever.
Yeah.
Now, this is a field I'm going to land in, and I'm going to land downhill like a crazy lunatic, and it's going to be short field landing, and it's going to be crazy madness. Right, so, gear coming down. I should have checked my speeds there. So yes, the leprechauns, so I met an American friend there. They said, come on, man, we all know leprechauns aren't real. Okay, Colonel Clink, you listen to this?
Yeah.
Let's see what you think of this. I said, well, yeah, of course they're not in their Fruit Loops and the packets of cereals. They don't look like that, I said. They don't look like that. And I said, short people, okay? Small people. People, what do you call... Little people, small people, they're just short. Very, very short.
Yeah.
Like in the movies, okay? And we have them in Ireland too, I said to him. And they just were never treated very well in Ireland. So they left the main community and they live in the forest. And they're leprechauns. And they wear and they hang around and they live in the trees.
Yeah.
And I said, don't go. You're going to Kerry, don't go. Because they're going to jump in your car, your rental car, and they're going to take you out. And he goes, really? So they are real? I said, well, they're not really real as you think. But they are real because they're like travellers. He says, what's a traveller? Like people who live in caravans, like gypsies. But the small people hang out because the gypsies they don't like them. And he's going, really? I'm going, yeah. Don't go to Killarney, whatever you do. But if you go to Killarney... I had him going. I did. Oh, folks, I can't see this one. My flaps coming down. Stage 1. Crazy madness. I'm just looking at Autopilot here. I'm going to declutter. Oh, there. I'm in the wrong way. Okay, I kind of... Yeah, okay. I'm on downwind. I'm on right downwind. Yeah, now I know where I am. There's the Thunderflies there. There's yellow. Everyone's in there first. I've just got to see it out to the right there. So I'm going to come out over the bay. I want to keep 100 knots, 600 feet, and watch out for the leprechauns. When I was talking about leprechauns, there's loads of They can pop open the car doors, it Nordically says. They can.
It's
never occurs
it's
to me
worse.
that Mickey D was a leprechaun.
It's worse if you're driving through a leprechaun-infested area too slowly. It's like they take your wheels off.
They will, because
Like-
you can't move the car. Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, all of a sudden like you stop and you don't know why, and then you go outside and your wheels are gone. Like, you know, and you go like, what just happened?
Yeah. And don't get out of the car, because
Oh,
they'll envelop you.
yeah,
And
no,
you can't
it's
get
like,
up then, because it's like 10 of them on top of you. They're quite heavy.
don't roll the windows down. Like, you know, it's like, oh Jesus, like, you know.
Yeah. It's just, you know, I wouldn't wish it on anybody.
No, it's like I went to the West.
Flaps.
I went to the West, like, you know, just south of Kerry, like, you know, on a canoe on top of the car, like, you know. By the time I arrived there, like, I had 3 of them hidden in the kayak.
Yeah, they get under, you know.
Nuts and crannies, like, you know. It's
Something
absolutely
else.
disgraceful.
They are just a big problem in Ireland today. I'm gonna jam on. Just a nice firm landing. Bars off. Brakey, brakey, brake. Reverse thrust on. And thruster off. And there we go. I'm gonna take off. I'm gonna backtrack and take off uphill. Flaps are coming up to take off.
Do you now? That's foolish.
Uphill is foolish. But that's what we do, and we learn stuff when things go wrong. Am I okay for fuel? Yeah, for now. We don't know when I'm going to run out of fuel. We don't know when it's going to happen. I deal with it when it happens. We have on the right tank, Colonel Clink, I have 18 on the right tank, so I'm going to pick up the pace now and use a bit more fuel as I go. There goes the Thunderflies right over me.
You have 18 gallons in the right tank.
Yeah, that's all we have for the rest of the trip.
Okay.
And we've just got to our first runway. We've another 2 to go.
Oh dear.
We've got this one. We've got one more after this and then the full stop, and then we're going to make somebody's day, and I'm going to do gripper sim raid them.
Okay, I'm gonna go here behind the bushes.
Joey Mac Design says, yes, Colonel Clink, you have to be especially careful in leprechaun-infested areas like Sheriff Street.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Sheriff Street can be dodge.
Yeah.
I've been down Sheriff Street. I was going, okay, it's you know, I didn't live there. What's this? This is the link at the Top Gun trailer. Okay, I'm going to get in the cruise and we're going to have a look at that trailer there. We're going to look at the Top Gun add-on for Microsoft Flight Simulator. Thank you for giving me the link, Jesse. Now I can do something with that.
I drove to Sheriff Street once with a saloon,
taking off.
when I came out, I had a convertible.
They took the roof off your car?
Absolutely.
That's displeasing.
Full power, brakes on.
There's Copper Hatch there. Copper Hatch's with
Brakes
us.
off.
Matt Sibley's with us. And someone else that doesn't come up. It's Nordical's up there as well. Happy days. I made it. Positive rate clear up. Turning onto my heading.
Let's
15
see.
degrees. I'm going to level it off here. Take a bit of power off so people can catch up.
So we have V1. Let's rotate. Off the ground.
Heading.
No trees.
Bam. Autopilot on.
Flaps coming up. Power comes back.
Will it level off? No, it will not. It's going to 1,000 feet because that's where I left it at.
And we're going to
it's fine.
back to the autopilot.
See it changes there to blue there. It's kind of saying, yeah, we're almost there. So I'll take a little bit of power back. We're at N1 of, sorry, Karen Click, we're at N1 of NG 80. We got to 80% of NG. That'll do there. And now, let's get to the, oh, no, I need nav. There we go. There we go. Now, let's have a quick look. Jesse Blue Summers' suggestion of... Okay, that's going to take over the sound, but that's okay. So, Colonel Clink, I'm going to show this video.
Okay.
I'll turn that sound a little bit.
It's a
We're
good
going to
video.
watch. It's Microsoft Flight Simulator's Xbox Series X gameplay trailer. Oh, this is for the Xbox. Oh, I thought it was an add-on.
500.
For Microsoft
Oh.
Flight Simulator. This is the link for Top Gun trailer. They also announced the Xbox release.
500.
July 27th. And the Top
Oh.
Gun expansion is on the... Okay, so it's not actually for Flight Simulator. Okay, let's play it anyway.
Okay.
I think, Colonel Pink, when this movie comes out,
Yeah.
500.
I think everybody's going to be playing Flight Simulator and DCS World.
I thought everybody's going to the movies.
Going to watch the movie and then they're all going to be playing Flight Sim,
Yeah.
which is great. So just let me play this. So this is the new Xbox, which nobody can get. That looks like Flight Simulator. Let me make it bigger for y'all. That's Flight Simulator. Okay, it's Flight Sim. Oh, there's the my famous. Oh, there's trails and smoke. There's smoke going on. It's after this, he says. Okay. There's us.
It's a good trailer.
It's not for the Xbox. It's for the Xbox Series X. Available July 27th for the Xbox X. I did not know about this. Oh my God, Karen Blink, they have Top Gun.
They have Top Gun
On
on the
Microsoft Flight
Xbox.
Simulator, yeah.
Like they have what should we call it? Aircraft carriers and stuff.
They have the Top Gun music. They've got a Hornet going on. They've got Maverick going on. They've got
Yeah.
the big jet from the movie going on. I knew they'd do this. I knew it. Free expansion coming fall 2021. Didn't I say it to you, lads? I said they're all going to be... And I didn't... They're very clever. So
Yeah.
I'm quite excited. But I'll tell you why I'm not excited. Thank you very much. Do you know what? I did not know that, Jesse. Thank you very much. Is that another one? That's false. When did that happen? When did that come on? So there you go, Kearney Fink. Have a look there at the link in the chat. But
You know what the good thing is?
uh-huh.
That I'm actually flying an F-14 trainer.
Well, they have the Hornet in there. And they have Tomcat, I'd say, and that's big jet Tom Cruise is flying. So they're very clever. They're going to bring it out, and they knew this, and I knew this would happen, but I didn't, Look, I think whoever's doing the marketing in Microsoft are quite clever. I studied marketing for 6 months back in the day. I just found it interesting.
Yeah.
Anyway, great times.
So it's like, so we're gonna get 3 Hornets. So
I think we'll all be flying Hornets.
yeah,
But the problem is here, right?
yeah.
That's all well and good. July is coming fast and thick and fast, right? Folks, who has an Xbox? The new Xbox?
Nobody.
Anybody?
Nobody.
So, I can't get one.
I'm trying to get a PS5, and you can't get one for no love and no money.
And the problem, folks, I'm trying to make... I was going to make a cheap... I was going to get the bits and pieces that you can buy off Amazon, etc. I was going to make a video how you can have a little simulator, seat, and all that kind of gear for the Xbox like you would in a PC. But I can't get the Xbox. I have the chair. I have the rest of everything, but no Xbox. And I wanted to review that and do a big thing on it, but no, I can't get an Xbox. So I'm furious. So if anyone knows where I can get an Xbox... Ooh, Thunderfly action. Let's have a look at the Thunderflies while we're talking. Accelerating my camera.
I think I'm flying too high. I dropped to 500 feet.
Who have we got for the Thunderflies? Flying Part saying, I just want 3000 series NVIDIA card. But see, the beauty of Xbox is, and with that video, I wanted to show that you didn't need an expensive PC to fly a flight simulator. And that's the whole goal of that. I just can't get my hands on an Xbox to show it off. There goes the Thunderflies. So that's my problem. I'll sort it out somehow. I won't get an Xbox before July 26th, I think it was, isn't it?
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah, Joey McSign says it does the particle effects. You can see smoke and particle effects. And all that kind of stuff. I can't see any particle effects here with the MB339s. The Thunderflies. That's in the next update, I'm hoping. I think. There's Thunderflies, folks.
I'm dropping down to sea level like now. I want to see some shark action.
What is that? I gotta speed up my camera. What is that behind the guys? Is it a UFO? Is it a UFO, folks? Those of you who have just joined us, okay? At the end of the stream, which is maybe about 30 minutes, 40 minutes, okay? We're going to surprise somebody. We're going to raid them, and I'm going to give away, I think it's about just under 50 euros worth of bits. Just for fun and make somebody's day. So that's what's going to happen there. I see a Mirage. I see a Eurofighter. Ooh, look at this. I see a is it a Mirage? Oh, I can't keep my camera.
I don't think if there's a Mirage in there yet. I think the only one but resembles that is a Eurofighter.
It could be the Eurofighter. I'll speed up my camera. Oh, it's at 100% already. I see that it's with the Thunderflies. It could be Eurofighter. It's definitely a Eurofighter, I reckon.
Okay, I think 500 feet is too high. Let's go down to...
I think it's a Gripen. It might be
100.
a Gripen. And it's in zebra colours. Interesting. Very fetching, seeing as we're in South Africa. That the zebra... I think it's a Gripen. I'm guessing. Let me know. Oh, camera action. Falling apart. Who is it? It is... a Norton Nor. Norton Nor, what are you flying? That's pretty damn cool. I can't keep up with them because they're flying along. But there you go, folks. Go back to... Let's reset the camera. Look at that scenery. Let's make sure I haven't run out of fuel yet. Do you know?
No, this is fantastic. I'm here at 100 feet above the sea, and there's sea fog.
Oh, brilliant. Am I going to make it? Okay, I have 6 gallons remaining of usable fuel, folks. Yeah. Could be a bit of an issue over the sea. So I'm going to have to change my course. Let me have a look here. If I'm going to have to land, I want to land on the land. Do you know? Gripen front canards are more swept back than the Gripen single engine. Eurofighter says raise. Now, let's not panic. Don't panic, Mr. Mannering. We're almost there. Okay, will I risk it? Yeah, full power. And climbing up. Climbing up. We're gonna burn all our fuel. Oh, flight simulator. Come on, up we go. Oh no, it won't work on this. It's like my altitude. Let's get up in case I run out of fuel, because we're gonna burn this fuel off, and I think it's gonna be a glide. If we make the glide, I'll be very lucky. We're gonna go to 6,000 feet. I'm gonna have full power on. Let's get vertical speed organized. We are now climbing like a bat out of hell. 1900 feet a minute. Risk it for a biscuit, Lisa says. Lisa, welcome. We will risk it for a biscuit. Nicely said, Lisa. Big risk. Scary bears. And now we are burning 58, about 60 gallons per hour. We've got 5 left. We'll probably not make it, but let's cover myself here. It'd just be silly to land at the sea. Go a bit. So I'm going to just go inland a little bit. Just, you know, just I'd like to make it to the land. I'll just go over this other airport here. I need to switch on the bank angle. That's a bit steep. This bank button stops it turning 30. It'll turn about 15 to 20 degrees instead of 30, frightening all your passengers. Heading be about here. Now, there. We're going above the clouds. I like that. How cool is that? Oh, I was just about to say the sim's running very smooth, and it just hung on me there. It is running very smooth. Who have we got? Anybody new flying with us? Look at that. We have. There's a whole. We got the Thunderflies. We got Snapple 1972. We got Slurpy Jam. Brilliant name, Slurpy Jam. Flirt Sergeant. We got Eye, Cross Eye. We've got Matt Sibley. We've got Angry Yarn. We've got Copper Hat again. And Angry Yarn. Happy, delighted to see you guys again. Okay, lad, as always. Flying Parrot, Johnny F 73. We have Skyhawk. We have Colonel Clink. We have Kay Jelson. Have I left anyone out? It's Nordically, Morton Nord, and Slurpy Jam, and we're back again. Anyone right below us? No. Anyone right above us? No. And I'm getting dizzy. Running out of fuel. Running low on fuel. All my power's on. I think now, no matter what happens here, okay? I'll just take a bit of the power back and not be, you know, temperature's high. No fuel, you know. We are at 8. We've got 3 gallons left. But now with this altitude, I feel quite safe. I do. I feel quite safe. And this time I better not lose sight of the airfield. So you see I'm coming over here first, just as kind of a precaution. It's wild to run off actually. So let us have a look at this airfield here actually. That's below us. Oh, look at that scenery. And this is real world weather. Let me double check. Yeah, and with real world weather you get this foggy effect. I love it. Let's get the camera up to full power. Just hung there for a sec. Hung there for a sec, folks. Ray says, few counting the ink. Flown 13 hours pilot in command since passing the PPL in April. Well done. Passing a PPL is no mean feat. It takes a bit, doesn't it?
Who did pass the PPL?
Ray Chandler.
Oh, fantastic! Congratulations.
He's 13 hours flying in command since passing his PPL in April. Well done. And that was hard in April because of COVID. You know?
Yeah, it's like everything is twice as hard during COVID.
Yeah, just to get things done.
Yeah.
Just
It's
to get
like
things
that's not a mean feat. Like, you know, it's like that's fantastic.
done. Yeah. It is certainly something to note. You know,
Yeah.
PPLs are hard, aren't they, Colonel Clegg? They're harder than the real flying, generally. Certainly where we're from. It really is quite tricky. I think it is all the way around the world.
Yeah, no, it's like I think it's everywhere. Like, you know, it's like a pain in the neck. Like, you know, you have to get the time. Like, you know, you have to get the weather, and you have to get a flight instructor and an examiner. Like, you know, who's willing to do all the bits and bobs. Like, you know, so it's not easy. It's really not easy. So I can only say congratulations.
Absolutely.
Well done.
He says that means 12 hours to go and I can get into the IR. And you know what, guys? Simulator is brilliant for IR training.
Yeah.
And you're in a good place, Ray Chandler. You're in a good place to pick up IR flying here before you even get there. You know, look at a few real life tutorials on how to do good IR flying. You might be ahead of the game. So not everybody does flight sim to practice. Do you know?
No, it's like, and it's actually a good tool for IR. Like, you know, it takes the scare out of it. Like, you know, without, you know, having any danger.
Yep. I can start descending now.
So I actually gonna climb now to get ready for the actual airfield where we wanted to go. Not that we just ignore, actually ignore you, but we do.
I've run out of fuel, Colonel Clegg.
Again.
Okay. Emergency. Autopilot off. Best glide speed. I don't know. What did we say? 85 knots?
I think it's around 85 knots. Yeah.
Okay, trimming for. Don't climb. Gripper sim. Keep level. I'm going to try if I can make it. How do I know?
If you're a wee bit fast, it doesn't matter. You can lose the speed. Like, you know, if you're in vicinity of the airfield, like, you know, don't worry about it too much.
Well, okay, there's a field right below me. Okay. But I'm going to stretch it. See if I can stretch it to get to Foxtrot Alpha Foxtrot. Place your bets. Oh! I need to feather the prop. Mother of God. Feathering prop.
Yeah.
Prop feathers. Shutting down the engine. I want to leave the battery on. Well, I don't need to shut down the engine.
So.
What else? All electrics, but we're not going to crash yet.
So why are we not switching off the electrics yet?
I wish they'd stop going on about the landing gear. Can I switch off the oral? What's going on about landing gear?
Yeah. She's very annoying. She's very annoying with that.
And how do I switch that off? Is there a way of switching it off? I don't know.
I don't know.
Jerry Mac Design says, Gripper Sim, you need to sack your oil man. Yes, the fueler is a leprechaun, and I knew it, they're all the same. Leprechauns, I've been leprechauned. My Amazon has gone off now in the background as well. My Alexa.
About leprechauns?
Yeah, I don't know if I'll make it. Okay, let's get my 85 knots. Maybe if I just push the throttle forward a bit. Just push the throttle. My engine's gone anyway. 85 knots. 85. I'm 105, which is not exactly what I want. Now that I have reduced the pitch and the prop. Okay, so now I'm 100 about 450 feet a minute, okay? So let's see what 85 gives us. God, it's very far away, folks. For those of you who just joined us, I've just run out of fuel. I'm being ridiculously stupid. Let me see, direct to, let's see, ETA, 11 nautical miles, and I'm at 5,700 feet.
So how many miles do you do per 1,000 feet? What's the glide ratio?
Maybe about 3. No.
Yeah.
It says that they say for a new one it's 1 to 15 or something. Oh, glider. What's that? 1 to 15? 1 foot for every. You lose 1 foot for every 15 feet forward.
So normally, like an answer, you're looking at about 4 miles or so for every 1,000 feet.
Yeah, we're gonna make it. We're gonna make it. Turn back to Foxtrot Alpha Oscar Bravo. Lisa says. No, I'm not going to do that, Lisa, because that would be just make sense. Let me explain to Lisa. Lisa, if I turn back, that would make too much sense. No, we're not turning back. This is the Craig New Bandits channel. Can I make it? Place your bets. Will I make it? Oh no, I'm 800 feet a minute. Lisa laughs. LOL. Johnny F73 is at the airport. We're halfway there. We're now 5,000 feet, folks. I hear some bings. Cloud Chaser has subscribed. Welcome, Cloud Chaser. And Emilio A320 Aero Mexico has subscribed. Welcome, folks. Welcome to the Crazy Madness. I've run out of fuel. I have opted not to go for the obvious field, which is Foxtrot Alpha Oscar Bravo, which would be here. And I said, I wonder will I make it here? Which is very silly of me. We said 85. I don't know. It's a tricky airplane and they all pitch.
This is a very sensible airfield here.
We're going to make it, folks. We're halfway there. Trimmy, trim. Come on, trimmer. Let's see drone view. Oh. That's not what I thought I'd be getting. There we go. We're still a bit far away, folks. So, now, what did I do here for those of you who are new? That's 92. I want 85, please. I haven't exactly practiced yet. Maybe 5 degrees nose up will give me 85. That would make sense. Hopefully, we'll see how that goes. But anyway, yes, I think that would actually. I'm trimming all the way back here, much more than I thought I'd need to. So it's 5 degrees for 85 knots in a glide. Let's find out. Anyone come up with the best glide speed? Glide speed. Landing gear up, flaps up, 120 knots. So your speed increase, I should try 120 glide. 120, will I get them? Yeah, I see what you're saying. Your ratio between the speed. We read somewhere that was 85 knots. So, anyway, what I've done here, folks, right? The feather! Get back! I'm going to listen to her. So, what I did there, the prop is now cutting straight instead of to the side. Because if it's at the side, it's just causing drag, you see? So if it goes like this, the air just goes around it. And that's what I've done. I've fed the prop. So we're good. I'd just like to be able to put my eyes in the runway now. That would please me. And I can put my eyes in the runway because everyone's landed already. There. Is that the runway? No? It's the runway. I know I'm going to make it now. Elisa is probably going, why didn't you turn back? Gripper sim. Never. I'm going to take a right base. There's Copperhat coming in. Flying Priorities coming in. Morton's coming in. Skyhawk is flying around. K. Jelson.
Don't worry. Nobody's watching you. All those 4,200 people are not watching you at all. They're all busy doing their own landings.
Well, okay, so we pitch 5 degrees in the glide, it'll give us 85 knots. That's nice to know. It's probably in the manual. More than likely that's in the manual, folks. Someone was saying 120 knots. Okay, 120 knots it is. Pitch, so we got 600 feet a minute. Let's try 120 knots. It looks the way Ray has typed that in, you know, the maximum ratios and stuff. He may have looked this up. I did not. Pitching for 120 knots. That is Xaver has subscribed. I can't pronounce it. I'll call you X's Cut Aviator, I think. I'm going to call you XH XH, I'm delighted you subscribed. I'm delighted you think it's worth your while to watch Gripper Sim every Sunday at 9 o'clock Irish time for the crazy madness. Because yes, it's all about crazy madness. I've been very lucky with these engine failures, Colonel Clink, because I always make it somewhere.
Yeah.
You know, mind you are flying a TBM, which goes very, very fast. I'm going to have to lower flaps. What was that, 110 knots? 120. Yeah, maybe 120. That's interesting. Gears coming down, because I know I'm definitely going to make the runway.
Oh, you're creating drag.
Because I'm definitely going to make it. Look at the speed I have, 117 knots, which is great. We're on a right base. I'm going to declutter for everybody. There's Norton and KJ and Snapple coming in. Decluttering, first stage of flaps down. Good. What do you think, Lisa? What do you think? Are you surprised that it went so far? Second stage of flaps. That's full flaps down now. I want 90 knots. Dumping that nose down. Not caring about the passengers. I'm better off having them alive. Now at this point, if I realised I put down too much flaps, right? Which I kind of feel I did, you know? I can take them up again. You just keep your best glide speed. Now, 85. Just 85's in my head, folks. But we're gonna make it. We've got 100 knots. We got loads of, you know.
I have to say, yellow shelf is like a reverse parking genius in the Dreamliner.
Really?
Yeah.
Hands on rudder pedals. I was going to go for the reverse thrust, but I have no power. There's everyone there, standing by. And yeah, once again, folks, we've made it. We've made it, so no embarrassment for me yet. There's plenty of time for me to screw up. There's everybody there. There's the underflies and all. There we go. We're on a nice touchdown. A bit of brakey, brakey, brake, brake. Oh, look at all the Gripper Sim liveries. Look at that. I hail you all. There's all the boys. Let's hop out and have a look. Can I make it to go off the taxiway? I broke a little bit too much. Take the flaps up to take the old... Let's keep going. I can taxi off here. Oh, the taxi, it isn't great. There we go. I've cleared the runway for everybody. And let's hop outside and have a look. I better put the brakes on. There. Everyone now has a Gripper Sim livery. Brilliant. I couldn't see that earlier on. If you don't know where to get the Gripper Sim livery, by the way, because everyone asks me sometimes. Let me show it to you first. I'll just go up here. Oh, thunderflies. We're going to watch them before we go. The cricket of thunderflies. Let me get the link for... Actually, do you know what you do? You just go to flightsim.to, or I'll give you the link. Maybe some of you don't know about flightsim.to just yet. You know. Sim.to, and I should have the links in that in the... I'm just going to search Gripper Sim. I'm going to try and get someone to make me a livery for the A320. Do you know? This was from Drenham. I sent him a mug. He didn't tell me if he got it or not, to say thank you. And he did me a big favour. There's the link. Look up Sim livery if you're curious. So, Colonel Clink, the last leg.
Yeah.
I'll fuel up. I'll fill us up. Oh, if I go again. Payload. We're too heavy. Max take off weight. About there. That'll do. We're overweight, you know. What are you going to do? There we go, we're fueled up. Let's kick off the engine again. Battery's still good. I think all we need to do is start the starter again. Put the throttle back into its right position. I can hear the engine spooling up. The throttle's back at the... Oh, no it's not. Now it is. And we've got the fuel on the right. We have fuel on the right side. We're full fuel. We're going to take off again. I'm going to have to use the whole runway this time because I'm overweight. Johnny F says, Gripper Sim costing money again. Johnny F also says, looking forward to this as I've just bought the Cape Town scenery off Orbex. Excellent. I hope it's good scenery. I have no doubt it is. I hope it is. Brakes off. Can I come around to the right? Yes, I can. I see everyone backtracking there. How'd you get on, Colonel Clink? He's gone. He's gone.
It's an easy runway. It's like a mile long.
It is. There's yellow. He's gone now. So we are flaps. Make sure we have one stage of flaps. And gear is fixed. Landing lights and all that kind of stuff. I suppose we should have our taxi lights on. And we should not have the strobes on as well, because it blinds everybody. Oh, and don't go onto the grass. Look at the lads shaking their sticks at us. And I'm taxiing a little bit too fast.
The lads with sticks.
The lads with sticks. I'm going to take off uphill, which is very bold. You know, oh, it's not really uphill, is it? It's a little bit uphill behind me. There goes the Thunderflies, folks. You'll see them on the North European server all the time. I wonder... So when we get to our last spot, we're going to have a look at making somebody's day. I want to get someone who's on camera. I want to get someone who has no viewers. Right? Preferably one person with a camera. He's got one person watching. Or zero. Even better. We're going to make his day, Colonel Clegg. What do you say?
Sounds like fun.
I've got 2,100 bits to spend on him. Brakey. Ah! I'm going to make his day very shortly. Acord 39 has followed. I just was messing about. I collided. Oh, the taxiing's improved. Collided into that's like joy. Right, great. 50% power. Flaps set. Everything's good and stable and full power.
Okay, brakes are on, full power. Wait for the engine to come up.
37 knots. We have speed.
Release the brakes and off we go.
Just a bit of light touch on the old ailerons there. Just lift the nose. Oh, it's not liking this. It's too heavy. Now we're off. Positive rate gear up. It's too heavy.
Okay, off the ground. Gears coming up.
We're going to fly the map of the Earth this time.
Positive rate of flight.
The Happy Family Adventures Adventure has subscribed. What a brilliant name. Hi, I'm the Happy Family Adventures Adventure. I'm going to fly very low. I'm going to change my altitude to, I think, a little bit of power so people can catch up. We're going to go down to 800 feet. Keep the altitude there. We want to keep our heading, so make sure my heading bug, if I tip the heading bug forward, see this blue, that's my bug here, that's going to be right ahead, so hit the heading. Oh, very nice with the Thunderflies. I love the way they do that. So heading mode, heading selected, autopilot on, the auto damping comes on automatically. Why am I climbing? No, autopilot off. Why? I went to 7,030 feet all of a sudden. Oh, Gripper Sim. I know why that was. It's just trying to fly with a mouse is difficult, folks. You know. Autopilot on.
Okay, let's cut the power back here a wee bit to, I don't know.
What is he doing? What's it doing? Autopilot has gone crazy on me, folks.
Oh dear.
Is it going to cop on? I've got it to nav. And vertical speed, we want to go down. And I hit the VS button.
So we cut the torque back to about 35%. That sounds like...
I'm going to accelerate now. I just wanted everyone to catch up, that's all. So I'm going to go to 70% of the torque. And that'll give everybody time to catch up. And we're descending at 250 feet a minute. I asked for 400 though, so why aren't I getting that?
I'm just sitting here at 900 feet, and it's like just fantastic with like the fog over the mountain, over the trees, and all that sort of stuff. It's brilliant.
That's why I want to come down as well, just to get that view for everybody, you know.
There's only one slight little problem which I see in the distance. Just a minor one.
Okay.
Mountains.
Oh, I wouldn't worry about them. Don't worry about that.
I just say it's a minor, just a tiny issue.
It's just one of those things, you know. Just one of those things. Now, have I got... I need to leave the room for 30 seconds.
I really like the landscape here. Like, no, I have to say.
Stunning. I see the fog over the trees.
Yeah.
Let's make sure I don't crash while I'm gone in for 30 seconds. Let's just hop into that very quickly. It's 800 feet. No, that won't do. I'll leave it at 900 just to be sure, folks. We also have Tutu Petit has followed. Tutu, welcome. Welcome to the Crazy Madness. We're in South Africa. We're on the last leg of our journey. The Thunderflies are with us. I've already run out of fuel. I've got full tanks now, but I'm overweight. And we're going to make somebody's day by giving them loads of bits. And we're going to watch their reactions to see what happens. We're going to try and kick off a chain. See, Karen, think. Right, have a think about this while I go for 30 seconds just to go to the loo, okay? If there's lots of people on, it's more likely to get a chain going. There's a special term for it, a chain. That more and more people put in bits, and it just gets out of control. It's crazy, right?
Oh, okay.
But if there's only one person on it, or two, right? So I'll let you guys vote and let me know, right? Should I do lots of people watching, or just one or two? Listen, we're out to travel. It's gotta be yellow. It's yellow, Chav. It is nice one. So I'll be back in 2 seconds, folks. Don't worry, nothing bad's gonna happen. Everything's perfectly under control.
I'm trying to think of what it's called again. No, I tried to remember what it's called again. It's what?
Were you talking to me there?
Yeah, I tried to remember what it's called again. Like, is it chain link or what is it called?
Hype train. Thank you, Johnny F says it's hype train. I forgot. Hype train.
Hype train.
Hype train. So, folks, what do you think we should do? Should we pick someone with... I'm going to get you some eye candy here. Should we pick someone with... let's get rid of my ugly mug just for a second.
Okay, so I just decided I just climbed a wee bit. There's a wee bit of groundage coming on the cow.
Oh?
Yeah. Just a wee bit of groundage, nothing too much,
So folks, should we do it with someone with like, let me know in the comments, with just one user, or with someone with loads of people watching? I don't know if that's rude if someone has a channel and you just invade them. I don't know. I'll soon find out.
I think like if somebody's only like, you know, a few users, it might be more interesting. Like, you know, you're just gonna go, whoa, what just happened?
Yeah, we won't get a hype trade, but you know, still he's got no users and stuff, and it'd be nice for him. You know. Oh, look at the thunderflies! They're doing very nicely here. They're kind of flying along with us now. A bit of a jutteriness there. Sporting my eye candy, but never mind. That's because I picked up the Xbox controller. Jerky jerk. It'll clear up in a second. There we go. Oh no, it's not. Why is this happening?
I do not know.
It happens sometimes. It looks like I might crash into that mountain there, folks. It's possible. So let's be quick about this and not panic. I'm going to use Autopilot. Altitude select. Go up to 1500 feet, vertical speed, and up we go.
I think I did well with the first mountain. Like, you know, now there's another mountain coming there. I have no idea how high the bloody thing is. It looks like very, very close to the paintwork.
Will I make it, folks? I don't know. Of course I will. Of course I will.
Let's be cautious, like, you know, let's set it like something to 2,100 feet and see.
So, no one's answering. So you think, Colonel Klink, we should choose one person with like one viewer?
Yeah.
Okay,
well, something low, like, you know, it doesn't matter if it's 1 viewer or 5 viewers or something.
7,
like, you know?
8, 9 times I can do it. So I've made a little plan for myself here while I'm off camera. I'm going to start low and I'm going to work up high and spend every penny I have. And if anybody wants to join in, I don't want to say, oh, everybody join in with bits. I don't want to say that, so you don't have to. If you're loaded, you know, brilliant. You know, I'm not going to do that now. So I'd certainly invite you. Will I make the hill? Will I guess, or will I just keep going?
So now there's like not just a hill, like, but a fucking mountain coming up, like, you know. So yeah, how high would that mountain be? I guess.
There's the thunderflies, folks.
I think 3,500 should do it.
There's the thunderflies. I think they're catching up with me. I'm going to slow down for the thunderflies. I think they might going to be flying along. I'm going to take my power back to. Just leave it there because they can go a lot faster than I can, can't they? I'm only going 194 knots.
There should be, yeah.
There's Flirt Sergeant. Welcome, Flirt Sergeant. There's Eckord ahead. Colonel Klink, Norton Nor, K. Jelson, Skyhawk 61, Shower Coin 89, I Cross I. I'm going to call you I Cross I from now on here. D Features with us, and player 118664743. That is obviously his credit card number, so maybe I'll buy some more bits with that. Do you know?
Why are you calling him I Cross I? That is like, you know, why not just Cross I?
Yeah, it's loads of eyes and cross and eyes after. 4 eyes at the side. Look at this mountain here. This is fantastic, folks.
Yeah.
I better start climbing.
Yeah, I think 3,500 might clear it, like, you know. So I'm climbing and it looks positive-ish. So 3,000 doesn't cut the mustard.
600 feet a minute, 700 feet a minute. That'll do. Will it? No, it will not.
So it's 3,100 doesn't cut the mustard.
Okay, 2,000 feet a minute. Yeah, that'll do. And of course I'm slowing down here, as you can see, 175 knots and decreasing. So that's the danger of not having auto throttle. So I'm going to add some power. The old trusty power here.
3,300 still scratches the paintwork. Yeah, no, it's like let's go 4,000 feet.
Oh really?
Yeah, just and increase the rate of climb just a tiny bit because I'm very close. So 3,600 should just about cleared. 3,700 were cleared. Yeah, so 3,600, 3,700 should cleared.
I'm going to 4. Now, so almost there. Almost there.
Now, let's see if that thingy-bob has an approach yoke. Approach. Okay, let's go and
let's get some views in here.
Load and activate approach.
You can hear all of the other aircraft brilliantly in this headset, right? It just looks stunning. I can't get over it. And I watch people some other times, folks, right? They're looking at, and they do the same as I do. They go, "Oh my God, the scenery!" So I'm not the only one. It's juttered a little bit there. I'm getting 60 FPS. I'm getting orange signals here. It's just
okay. So the approach brings me all the way back, like, so I'm not gonna do that now. It's like autopilot goes off. No, autopilot goes on, and we just gonna change it to heading, and
so let's see who's with us. Let's find someone new. Matt Sibley, Copper Hat. It's Nordic League's been with us for ages, and we're delighted about that. Flight Sergeant is reasonably new as well. Welcome, Flight Sergeant. Morton's with us. Achai Lad is with us. Kay Jelson. Matt Sibley, I mentioned. Copper Hat as well. iCross is new today. Brilliant iCross. We're welcome. Davo's with us as well. D-Feature Flying Pirate. And, of course, that Thunder flies. Where is my camera? Accelerate the camera. Drone speed increased. Let's get the Thunderflies done now. A little bit more of the Thunderflies. Like that. Let me get a Harbour Mouse out of the way. Now my camera work here is not to be commended. Yeah, if I just get it steady. I'm on the Xbox controller. That is the Thunderflies, folks. Look at those guys go. Now that. If I keep the camera steady, it's pretty darn cool. You know, very twitchy. How cool is that? They're all in a nice formation there. I've got the Xbox controller here, and it's very sensitive. Are they doing a row? They're doing a row. Over the top. And back down again. When I finished here trying to get the cam for the Thunderflies, folks, I'm just going to put the link up again for the Discord. I'm going to have to start working on that. And if you're new, just joined us, okay? I kind of stopped with the YouTube. I think it's more... Now, I haven't stopped for good. I'm going to start... I'm going to really give it loads now. It's coming, right? I just want a break to get settled in with things like Discord and cameras and the eye candy footage. I want to try and improve the sound with my mic. Little things like that these professional YouTubers do. Right? So I will put out a video hopefully in the next week or so to just let people know what I'm doing. And I'm going to give it loads, basically. So, I was leading to somewhere there and I've forgotten now because I'm trying to concentrate to keep this camera in front of it. Look at that scenery, lads and lassies. Look at that. Look at that. I don't know. The Thunderflies always almost join us, and they're great. They are affiliated, I think, somehow with Two-Tone Murphy. We're going to rate him on day 2. We're going to have to rate Two-Tone. Look at him. Whoa! Look at that. That is stunning. That is so cool. Nice one, Thunderflies. I think, do Microsoft know about the Thunderflies yet? They need to showcase them. What do you think, Colonel Frank?
I think they should, yeah.
Let's hop into the cockpit. We're coming up, so I'm going to start to send, well, I'm 4,000 feet. Is there an approach in here? I don't know if this doesn't have the vertical nav in, does it? I think one day I did the ILS and autopilot here, but I'd like to fly it manually, you know.
Yeah, no, I did the approach and it messed up my, whatchamacallit, nav altogether. Now I'm flying sort of semi-manual.
Davos says yes, a few viewers. Fingers crossed, you never know. The feature on my left wing, yeah. 3,400 does it. Picked. Okay. Alright, well, you said Colonel Fink, person with 1 viewer, or 2 viewers. They have to be on the cam. We'll all join them. We'll all find out what server they're on, we'll all join them. I'll join them with the TVM. Put on the autopilot, and then I'll show you on the Twitch screen. I'll just move it here, like in the corner, you know, so you can see what's happening as well. You know, who's live now? Has to be in Microsoft Flight Simulator. This is SimCaesar. We did SimCaesar last time. We did SimCaesar last week. We have 122, 283, 21 viewers. They're on. What are they on? Interesting. They look like they don't need the money. They're in a real flight simulator. 22, so we're going somewhere low. 27, 20 viewers. Interesting. This looks good. This guy, I can't pronounce the damn name. Vlad's my name, I think he's called. Yeah, we'll try him first, maybe. 20 viewers. 9 viewers, but no camera. 60 viewers, but camera. He was on earlier on. 6 viewers. Oh, there's a girl on her own. Look, we need more female aviators. But is she on Microsoft Flight Simulator? Doesn't look like it to me. I don't think so. I think she's speaking in Spanish, though. That's not going to help us. Damn. What gives you the language they're talking about? This he's from Turkey. Oh God, this as well. This guy. Hola, ¿cómo estás? English. It looks Vlad's my name. I think we'll try him.
Dos cervezas, por favor.
Oh, look at you. I don't know what you said. Well, I thought I said cool. That's all I know in Spanish.
I can only order 2 pints.
We're going to begin to slow down. I'm going to go to manual. We're a good bit away still. We are.
So I'm coming
18
over.
Miles.
I'm getting over this lake thingy now, and out of the clouds. I think now I can.
Flight sergeant's there.
Change my altitude down to 3,300, I think.
Autopilot off. And we're just coming down.
And descend to 1,000 feet.
Trim.
Descend to 1,000 feet per minute. That's what I meant to say.
I haven't even looked at the orientation of the runway, which is a disgrace. But we're winging it.
It's gonna be one way or the other.
Yep. Well, I mean, in real aviation, I did wing it once. And it's actually a good lesson to kind of learn. I went across Europe with somebody in a twin. You call overhead when you make a decision overhead. You know, they might say, report over Parlamento, something in Italian, and you're going, oh my God, what does he mean? Palo Alto, where's that? That's what happens. You've got to think quick, you know. The VOR charts.
Palo Alto. That means like a long stick.
Does it? I just made it up. Like I'm trying to sound foreign without knowing what I'm saying. But you know what I mean. You know, wing it.
Yeah.
It's easier in America because they go, you know, call over Jacobs Creek. I know that's a wine, but entertain me. And
there's a Jacobs Creek everywhere in America.
There's Jacobs Creek. There is too.
I just
actually.
made this up.
And it's an American wine, I think. Used to be
Is
very
it?
popular here. It used to be very popular. Jacobs Creek, yeah. But anyway, American names are much easier to follow. It's just so much easier. Now, this airfield.
I think there are two things everywhere in America, and that is like Jacobs Creek and Orange County.
Yeah, we get lots of Orange County TV. What's that TV series? Orange County was a TV program. We're looking for a big airport, obviously. I'm getting quite low very quickly. I'm 1,800 feet. I really did drop it there, didn't I?
Yeah.
I think
So
I
how far am I away actually? 14 miles. How high am I? 3,200. Maybe I should descend now quite rapidly.
1,700 feet already.
Okay, let's go down to 2,000. I think 2,800. That sounds reasonable.
For those of you, sorry, can I click? I was just going to say, I'm taking over manually here, right? And I was saying, for those of you who are curious about learning how to fly, maybe, try this in the flight simulator, right? I'm going to pick 1,700 feet, right? Here we are, right? And this is what you do before you go to flying school. Just keep that, right? You're looking outside as well, and you want to keep 1,700. So just practice that, and then constant heading. Let's say we'll heading of 326. So you want to keep your constant heading and a constant altitude. Now this is very slippery, the TBM. I'm barely making any movements here. Very, very subtle. Now I want to get a camera so you can see what I'm doing with my hands, okay? But of course I can't get them now because of all the shortages, but I will. And it's all very subtle. And when you practice this, you know, see, I'm 20 feet too high there. 20 feet too high. So I want to come down. So that's the kind of thing, Colonel Clink, isn't it? You know, just keep your heading. Just practice that. Now, I want to come down, and here you make it more complicated, right? I want to keep your heading, yeah, and your altitude, and your speed. So now I want 160 knots now. So take a bit of power back. See there, we're at 177, right? This is what Yellow's doing in the jets. He's going to be an expert at those. So when I take the power back, we start to descend. So I took the power back a bit and I see where it rests. So as the power goes back, I'm raising the nose. Now, by the way, I'm looking here. I'm not looking at it at all. Right, this is for IR. Now, so I'm decreasing in speed. I'm constantly raising the nose a little bit and I'm trimming. Do you know? And now I'm going to drop past 162 now. I'm going to have to add power a bit. So you just keep going like that. Now, I want to keep that speed now and my altitude and my heading. That is gold dust. When you get that in a flight simulator, because it's much harder than flying in a flight simulator. Okay, it's so much harder than flying. If you get this in flight sim, your IR flying would be brilliant.
And I'd say that is pretty much about it. Like, you know, it's like if you it's like I find, like, you know, when I fly for real, I keep I set the throttle and then I keep my hand on the trim wheel, and it's like and I just every so often, like, you know, nose up, nose down, just a wee bit, just so that you get the trim right, and then you can take your hands virtually off the yoke, and the plane goes exactly where you want it to go.
Yep. So I'm descending at 1,500 feet. And I'm going to take that northwesterly runway here.
Yeah,
So,
I'm gonna
just send it
go
to 1500
just
feet now.
do
See
an
some of the boys
overhead.
are already there. There's our guy lad. They've chosen 3-4. And I'm going to do the same.
I just do an overhead here, and then I'm gonna do a left downwind, and as you
60 knots
know,
I'm going to keep. I'm going to keep 160 knots for the moment. No descent. See, it's very slippery. It's more slippery here. It's actually very difficult to, because it's so fast on the TBM. I'm taking the power back here now. Just get the power back. I'm going to fly like a still for a bit.
so it's like I take
100
the.
knots.
I just slow it down now as I go overhead to like about 140 knots or so. So keep the altitude.
I'm in downwind. I'll have a look to my right. There it is.
Now fly over the
Go down
buildings.
to
Take a left
more.
turn.
Let's slow down. All the power's back, folks. So I'm going to hold it level, right? This if you want to descend to speed, okay? So I'm going to hold the aircraft level. I'm not going to descend. I'm not going to descend at all. Right, so minus 200 feet, that's not good enough.
As I do my turn.
Speed
The other good tip is like, you know, when you go on a downwind, if you have your wing, if you have your wingtip at the edge of the runway, then you have approximately the right distance towards the runway, and then you just keep flying until you have the runway at about 45 degrees in the back of you, and that's when you're turning your base, basically.
I'm coming out final now, and I think I'm coming out to final. No, not quite. Oh, I see. That's the problem. I kind of guessed in my head mentally where the runway was, and I thought it was just down this way. But no, that's a disadvantage of Flight Simulator. You can't actually see. You can't turn your head. Do you know?
Yeah.
So I turned way too early. I want to keep 100 knots in final.
So
our gear's coming down. Now I'm on final. There you go. And then we're going to surprise somebody. And yeah, they're going to get a surprise. 86 knots. I said 100, or I get 90. Damn it, it's too fast.
So we're
90
doing
knots, please, thank you. Gears down. Next stage of flaps. I've got full flaps now.
we're doing our base turn now, and we are on base. We level up.
There's the boys. They're all there. Ooh, lots of people have landed already. I'm going to do a short field, backtrack up the taxiway, or how do we get back? Okay, I'm going to go to the top of the runway actually. So I'm not going to do a short field. Oh no, I just land normally. Okay, I've got the pappies. I've got one red. I want 2 reds and 2 whites. There we go. I've got 2 reds and two whites, so that's fine. That's grand. Gears down, grand. And they're very nice timing from the Thunderflies. How do they time it like that, folks? That is stunning. Is that not good or what? I want to get the center line. There we go. And then there goes the nose wheel. No need for reverse thrusters. In fact, I'm going to leave some power on. I'm going to try to taxi out of here.
We're on final. Yeah, be a bit high.
Let's see if I can zoom in here.
We had 100 knots.
No, that's zoom out. That's zoom out. I can
trim.
going. We're going to go to a gate, folks. We're going to park up as we should, and then we're going to make someone's day. We're going to make someone's day. I think I'll park to they're all the boys. I'll park with the boys. I shall park with the boys. To hell with the gate. Let's just say this is general parking, shall we? Because seeing as everyone else is here. They're lined up on the runway, waiting for Colonel Klink to watch his landing. Oh yes, let me stop here. I'll turn around with the boys and the girls.
So I better don't stuff it up now.
We're all lined up at the end of the runway, watching you.
Ah, that's fantastic. We're right on the numbers.
Brakes on. Good
Can't have any better.
There's everybody here. Well, there's at least Okay, lad, and Norton.
Power off. Float.
Oh, damn it, I'm missing you now. Damn. Come on with the camera. Hurry up with the camera. Press him. The good bit is just about to begin. Where are you?
Landing.
Oh, you're on the other runway, the big long runway. Oh, darn. I missed your touchdown.
The ATC is given out to me. I was not clear to land. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, there, you're very unwise. How did you miss the big runway? Why aren't you on the centre line, Colonel Clink? That's what I want to know. Now you're on the centre line. No, you're not quite. Now I'm watching you. I missed it. Once again, Gripper Sim has missed Colonel Clink. As Colonel Clink's landing. So we have Yellow Shelf coming into land. Call signs down. Raptor X is down as well. We've got the Thunderflies off. Johnny F73 is on his way. Yellow Shelf is now on the spot. We're watching you. Does he have his gear down? It doesn't show the gear just yet. He's in a KLM livery, and it looks like it's the Dreamliner. There, his gear's down. His gear's down. Very nice. The Dreamliner seems to fly very slow, I find. Dunk, there he goes, very nicely. Nice one. And look the way he's kept the nose gear up there. Very nice, Yellow Shelf. Very nice. And Raptor X behind him. And let's just say, I'm going to say goodbye to everyone now before we start the crazy madness, right? Copper Hat. Who else is just parked up? I Cross I, I'm going to call you. Stumpy Jam, greetings. Strumpy Jam, 489, greetings. It's Nordicles with us, Akai lad. Matt Sibley, Norton Nor, KJ Jelson, Hawk 16, and Flying Pirate. And of course the Thunderflies, everybody. Now, let's get to the fun part. Bear with me. Now, and get this organised. No, that's not. That's not quite what I wanted. This screen here and this screen here. Let's see if I get this to work. You can see me and you can see the stream. Let's watch. Vlad's my name. Is he still live? Or is he finished? Oh, he's finished.
Hi.
Finished. Is that too loud, folks? I can turn it down. Let me know if that volume's okay. So Vlad's gone. Who else is with us then? I need some of the camera, and that speaks English. He's got 16 viewers. I better make my mind up quick because you're going to get bored, folks. You're going to switch off, and I don't want to displease you. None of the people I know are on, unfortunately. I need more people on my list. Who's this here? Let's have a list to Gong Show. I want something I can pronounce. Give me something I pronounce. Who's this? 40 viewers is too many. It has to be Flight Simulator as well. Sunny. MSQ Fly Long. That's SimCaesar. We've done SimCaesar. Boeing Pilot. Is that Simulator? What are these? Boeing Sky Pilot. Yeah, they look like they have more money than they look. They have sense. They're an actual. They got a cockpit built. They have a cockpit built. I better watch the. Watch the chat here. French. No, this guy here. Who's this? IRL A220 pilot.
So now I have to get on
camera.
there.
No, he's speaking Spanish. We don't understand what he's saying. This isn't going as well as I thought, folks. This is harder. English XP Aviator, but that's X-plane. Damn it. I'm open to suggestions at this point. Tattoo Man Tour German. This guy here. What's this? He's an X-plane 11. No, we can't do
I gotta
that.
say, I'm actually. They've
Has
come
to be flight sim. Why is this hard? I'll go down a fair bit, folks. Spanish, English. 9/11 Memorial Flight. I don't know about that. Is this that's French. No cam. Portuguese, French, English. 2 viewers. Flight Sim 2020 live.
no space in front of him. There's another guy 3 miles ahead of him, so you got to follow him. Just
Excellent.
maintain your
We got an
present
American.
heading now, 'cause you're way faster than him. Just reduce your final approach speed, maintain your present heading.
He's on VAT Sim.
Heading, 326, Victor
Let's say
Sierra,
hello.
turn right heading 180.
Let's see if he responds.
Right heading 180.
He looks like he's taking this very seriously.
Start 21 Lima, turn right heading 110. Turning right to 110.
It's like he's not
November
really
424 Papa
talking
Kilo,
to
turn right
anybody.
heading 270. Right 270, 424 Papa Kilo. November 803, 3 Foxtrot.
He's not going to engage.
Until 5 mile final, contact Freeport
Come on.
Tower 118.5.
No, he's taking this way too seriously, folks. Are you watching this, Colonel Clank?
Yeah, I just switched. I just went online.
Okay,
It's
so
like
see what I'm watching.
just having a go there.
Yeah, it doesn't look like he's interested in anything at all. We want one like the last one, where he's all wah, you know. He's talking to his boys, you know. I'm gonna scroll further down. Tattoo man, that's German, but is he speaking English? But he's no camera. English. I tried to. Happy Sunday? No, he's explained 11. Let's keep going down. Houston. No, he's Spanish, French, English, but no cam. German, Portuguese, French. This is going to take a while, isn't it? No, he didn't work out for us. No, we'll get there. We'll get there. We'll get there. Karen Klink says hello, everybody. Ah.
Yeah, it's like.
Yeah. Stay at the chat.
It's like going on to the chat thingy, typing things.
P3D, no. Why won't it just show Flight Sim? Because I typed Flight Sim with a search. Flight
It's like
Simulator.
Davo
Flight Simulator
said
2020.
that Flight Sim dude said hello.
Did he?
Well, I don't know.
Flight Sim dude. Are you busy?
I'm just going to keep it right there until we're on final and then we'll bring it in full.
Yeah.
November 66, Mike Sierra, maintain that speed and contact tower 118.5.
We're still on the fullest tank. We're feeding off the left. Left is still the fullest. We'll stay on the
November
left.
326, Victor Sierra, maintain your maximum forward speed till a 5 mile final. Contact
We've
Freeport
got all
Tower
the lights on.
118.5 today.
Turn off the AC.
Maximum speed until 5
I just don't get. I don't get it. I don't get the feeling, boys.
We'll open the cowls.
Thank you very much.
Let's try before we raid him. What was it? Cheer.
Alright, leveling off 5,000. Bringing the
Cheer
power back
tank. See
in.
what he says.
Turn right heading 180.
Oh no. How do? Oh, it's one word. No. How do I cheer again?
I have no idea.
Damn it! I've forgotten. Tell me. Somebody on the.
About to be busy, Gripper Sim.
How do I cheer again? Damn it! I thought it was just cheer in one word.
Is it there a forward slash or
It's probably going to be
something?
a few more minutes before they turn us to.
Cheer. Help me, somebody on the chat.
Freeport approach, November 137 Victor Sierra.
I'm making a fool now of myself. Unrecognized command. So it's / press the diamond.
November 137 Victor Sierra, now it's the Freeport approach.
Where's the diamond? Oh, there's no diamond there.
4415.
There is none. He's not. Is there something? He doesn't have enough viewers or something?
4415 November 137 Victor Sierra.
Is that why I can't cheer him?
Oh no, it's like the diamond in the chat window there, next to left to send message.
Yeah, there's
there's
a smiley face.
No, on the other side there's like a wee little diamond icon.
Chat identity. No, I remember doing this before. So.
No, not the smiley face. The other side. Before send message. Yeah, that.
Here. Yeah, no, it's not there. So, it was, I think.
3,000 down to 130 knots, 6 Foxtrot.
It's like when you get some people, and let's see if I go to Caesar here now. We won't do it again to Caesar, but we're going to do this. We're going to get through this, folks. We're going to get through this. See, he has it. You see, I think you have to have so many viewers or friends or something like that, right? So that's another problem we have to go through.
Oh.
You have to have so many viewers. I don't know how it works, but so it has to be someone with some people in it. We could. He was quite cheery though, Sim Caesar, wasn't he, folks? What do you say? Will we raid Sim Caesar again? I'm looking at the chat. Davos said the other guy was very busy. Yeah, he was very busy. He's taking it very seriously.
Spy over. No. Yeah. No. Okay, let's not do the same one again. 757 spy. Okay.
Oh.
757 spy. Someone suggested. Has he got a camera though? Oh, he does. He does. And we can cheer him. I'll just let me ask him what serve he's on.
It's a lovely hat.
Oh yeah, got it. Okay, got your rules. Hey, what server you? If I could spell server, that'd be great. You on? Is he reading the chat?
This is a really nice area.
He says nice, folks.
Gripper Sim, excuse me, didn't see the R.
So what's the
We're on
/
USA
raid,
West
I think. / raid, and then the channel name. 7.
If you see where my aircraft is standing still, that's Port Merion. You can just about see the pool.
You don't have permission to form that
boats
action.
the concrete boats there, and a little bit of the buildings are there. The only thing
Why
that's
don't I
missing
have
is the
permission? This is
dome.
difficult, what I said.
Do you have to friend him first, or
So
what's
search
happening?
him
Yes, you're right.
right over
Head
here.
my friend. Follow.
And
Gaming
Follow.
Warthog's
Follow.
going to call it
Done.
a night.
Right,
Hey,
great.
Gaming
Thank you,
Warthog, thanks for
Colonel.
coming in.
Raid, / raid. 75775.
The scenery here is just so amazing here. It is just great.
Don't
Gaming
have permission
Warthog,
to
thanks
form
again
that.
for coming in.
Action.
Oh.
Beautiful area. Look at this detail.
Not
It's
forward slash.
amazing in here. Look
Okay.
at this.
I could be typing it in wrong. Colonel.
11:15 says
no
Gaming
idea.
Warthog.
Oh, it's
Sleep.
backslash.
Who needs sleep, Gaming
Backslash.
That one?
Warthog, right? Who needs sleep? Thanks for coming in. Have a really great evening.
Okay, I get really good at this, guys.
We'll see you back in
No,
the friendly
it just
skies
typed
on
it in.
Tuesday. If you're wondering what,
typed
what
it
we're
in your
doing,
chat, not his.
do exclamation point and
No, we're on his channel.
exclamation
channel.
point flight plan, and
you're
you'll see
on my
what
own
we're going to be
stream.
doing next week. All of our
Thank
takeoff
you.
times are going to be
Oh,
1900
man.
Zulu, except on Saturday.
Thank you.
Saturday,
Yeah, my own
we
stream. I told you
have
things will go wrong, but
Cross
we'll get
the
there.
Pond
We'll get
Mini,
there, folks. That's
or Cross the Pond Light, I believe. So Tuesday we're going to be in Adelaide, going all the way to
It's
Brisbane.
gonna happen. He's chatty. He seems like a
Let's
nice
see,
guy.
we've got St.
Now,
Louis
here we
on
go.
Wednesday. Thursday, we're Beluga flying in X-Plane because they're updating Microsoft Flight Simulator. I'll figure out some airports for the Beluga, but there'll be Beluga airports there. Friday, Washington
I
National
hope
up
you
to
don't
Portland,
hear now
Maine.
what's coming out
Across
of
the
the
Pond
speaker
Light
from
is
the other
going to be
things.
starting at 14:15 Zulu time. My slot is for a
guys,
flight
okay, right,
Keflavik to Montreal, so that's going to be most of the day.
Excellent. Right.
See, we're
We're rating them,
Frankfurt
folks.
and Innsbruck
Throw
on
in your
Saturday,
comments.
and the Ancient Greek Tour in Microsoft Flight Simulator is sort of one of those little challenge types of tours.
Are you rating them?
And we'll start off in Rhodes
I do not know.
at 1900.
I'm heading towards Carnarvon. Echo Golf, Charlie Kilo,
Have I rated them?
via Snowdon.
Captain Monty, I was going to take the A321 Neo, but we'll all
Is that
be on
correct, Steve
VATSIM,
Future?
so you can take whatever you want. We'll all be on VATSIM for that flight.
Now push
Might
the
need a
button
little
on
more
the top
prop.
of your Twitch screen. God, I'm such a
We've
weird-
got a little bit of a climb to do
Oh yes,
to
thank
go
you.
to
Oh
Carnarvon.
wow, right now. Wow.
Did they
Please,
ever
I need to
determine
check
that
this
happened in the
against
town that we are going to?
curse.
Happened in the town that we are going to?
Now I go to his channel, don't I? Go to my channel.
Gripper Sim is coming in with a raid of 29 friends. Hello, Gripper Sim. We are spitfiring around some parts of Wales.
What server is he
We
on,
just did
folks?
3 mock loops.
I have no idea.
Commander and Gallo, I hope I said your name right. Welcome. Angry Aaron and Johnny F. Thanks for coming by. Welcome aboard.
You.
Just kind of buzzing around here. We are on the USA West server. Solzy has done a 6-month resub. Thank you, Solzy. I definitely appreciate the support.
Now come the bits.
It is so nice for the nice raid here. Colonel Clink. Oh, Colo Clink. Not Colonel. Sorry about that. Davo, welcome to you and thanks for coming in. Appreciate the follows.
So, I got a cheer 5
and
all the way up
to
to
nice cheer from
675.
Gripperson too. Thank you for that.
You know it.
So we did 3 mock loops earlier. If you are just coming in, somebody just did it, but do a quick check of exclamation point
How many
and
uses
flight
has he
plan,
got? He
and it'll
has-
tell you where we're going to be going.
No idea.
And Gripper Sim is now getting even more cheerful. Thank you for being cheerful. Cheerful is certainly nice. Thank you for your support. This is kind of what I do full time. Keeps me out of trouble.
We did the full time.
Police are never knocking on my door
Picked a
or
good one,
anything
didn't
like
I?
that.
Are you having a great day? I said. Let's hear from Gripperson.
Matt Sibley, I hope you're
going to bed.
I hope I said your name right.
Matt's off. Matt, I'll see you next Sunday.
Having all sorts of fun. That's the thing. All of these
so I
flights
did
are just a
5,
blast.
I did
And this
10,
airplane is really
20.
great. Spitfire is really hard to take off and land,
20.
but it really is a fabulous airplane. I got to tell you.
Did 20 already.
Commander Ngalo, thank you for the follow.
So it looks like there's 131 users
Oh
to
my
get
gosh,
this train
even
moving.
more cheers. Thank you.
More people
a
are going to start
raid
cheering.
and cheers. Thank you, Gripper Sim. There's our flight plan. So we depart most days at 2000 Zulu.
That's not good enough. Cheer 40.
And except for Saturdays. Saturday we're doing Cross the Pond Light. So
Steering
that's going
40.
to be most of the day. By the end of the day I should be loopy as hell. But hey, Cross the Pond Light is fun. And we got some nice airports. You are always welcome to fly along. 90% of the
It's got
time we're
132 on, I think, folks.
At least the first flight is on Microsoft Flight Simulator.
Colonel Tank, are you getting your credit
Then
card out?
sometimes we shift over to X-Plane.
yeah, sort of.
Thursday, though, we're going to be on X-Plane
I
doing
don't
the
have to.
Beluga because that's the day that Microsoft is going to be
Okay, 40's
updating
not good enough for you, is it?
Microsoft Flight Simulator.
Okay, well,
Gripperson, thank you so much for a really nice cheers. Another round of cheers. That is incredibly cheerful of you, and I definitely appreciate the support. Slarty Bart was in the MB339.
I've done the castle now at Carnarvon.
Oh, really?
Sharing 100. I don't want to.
We got to look for the castle. Oh, it's even set up as a point of interest here. It's mostly Norwegian airports, I'm told. And maybe some tweaks
Stand
and
by,
things like
folks.
that, like they always do. But I think that this is mostly a Scandinavia, Norway set of tweaks and scenery. So really looking forward to that. I might end up changing the flight on Friday to to Norway. Probably
Gripper?
ought to do that since we're getting this big update.
No, you're still broadcasting, yeah?
I do, yeah.
Yeah, no, it's
World
must be
Update
alright.
5. Okay, so we're looking for the castle here.
Because you're still broadcasting. That's why I rang you.
Oh, yes, I know that. I know that. I just heard my phone ringing, so I said I better answer it.
Yeah, no, that was just me.
And there is that. Oh wow, that's
Just
nicely.
check
That is
Colonel.
really nicely done. How about that? Wow. They've really done some cool stuff with that. Gripper Sim, a raid and so many cheers. Thank you so much. Goblin Zeus, late in France, but just jumped in with the spit for fun. Thank you for
Wait.
doing that, Goblin Zeus.
I'm going to wait a little bit,
Christian
folks, okay?
293, thank you for coming by too.
Uh,
We are in North Wales.
see if anyone cheers them as
Just
well. May not work.
past, Carnarvon Castle. And
May
just
not
kind
work.
of buzzing about here. I think Sunjammer found our airport.
So everybody, while I'm cheering him out, again next Sunday.
So there's our airport.
Again next Sunday at 2100 hours. For those of you, because you probably all go to bed now. But it's been a pleasure.
There is a chance
Been a
that
pleasure.
perhaps sometime tomorrow, I'm not sure, probably
cheer
in
him,
the,
Colonel
in the
Pink,
morning
still
in
on?
the U.S.
I'm still
I
on,
was
yeah?
going to do a little bit of
Pink.
Assassin's Creed. I
Cheer
don't know
him.
if I'm going to have the guts to put it on as a live stream yet. But
I'll cheer him for
I've been wanting to
300
do that
see.
for a while. Otherwise, I'll go
think
and do stuff
that's
to
much,
get ready for next week.
As we can do,
How about
because no
some
one else
landing
coming
gear?
on.
There's landing gear.
135 people on. Okay, let's try it one more time. He seems quite busy. That's 300 there.
How about the big giant flap? Wow, Gripper Sim, you are being so nice. Thank you so much for the support.
The last one was 100.
Little bit high. Can we make it?
Oh, he's busy landing there. He's doing quite well. He said he does this for a living.
Yeah.
Well, he said he does it full time. So, he's obviously retired. We need to really find some young kid, don't we? For the old cheers. I think
well, not exactly on the runway,
but a nice chap.
You know what? These airplanes, they
a
kind of
nice
like
chap.
landing on the grass anyway.
So I think, folks, we'll do you know what we'll do? We'll do it again next week. Okay, we get some kid.
Boy, we're bouncing that
right,
tail wheel around pretty bad, aren't we?
It's not going to work all the
Put up
time.
the, big
I think I
giant
saved
flap
my remaining
and
670
taxi back, see what kind of trouble
next
we
week.
can
What do you
get
say,
into.
Colonel Craig?
If you are flying along with
sounds
me,
like a
don't
plan.
go away.
Or during the week.
Look for everybody here at the airport.
Nice chap.
Taxi on
He's probably
over.
on a huge pension.
Especially
he doesn't
on
need my
Sunday,
chairs.
I'd love to do a group photo that I put
But, you know,
out.
he's a nice guy.
Put over
he
there.
could be ex-military for all we know. You know.
Yeah.
So, folks,
Okay,
I'm
big
going to
X's
this time,
and a,
right?
And a very big tower.
This
in the
time,
middle
I'm
of
going
that.
to
That's
end
a
the
good
stream
indicator
properly.
That we probably shouldn't land on that, right?
So I'll see you all. I'll see you all next
Probably
time.
shouldn't
Thanks a
land
million,
on
and
that
I'll see you next Sunday. Thanks to Colonel Clink. Thanks,
See you
Colonel
guys.
See, somebody was
Have a
telling
good
me in
time.
chat
I'm signing
earlier
out.
about the mixture control on this airplane. Thanks for letting me know. Clearly got the wrong information on that one. Seeing Ghosty, welcome aboard. We are at Takeoff Airport. Okay, nobody's coming in. Here's everybody down here.